Oh,
the
there we go.
grave digger
Okay, I'm dumb.
doctor.
I was
Never mind.
David as my husband.
Good.
All of
We
my
haven't used. We've used
stabbed
this
him
thing
with a
once.
steak
Okay.
knife.
Nothing changes.
Yeah.
Unqualified
I need
angel
to
of
turn
death
down the
when I'm
audio
dead.
here.
And I forgot what I was saying.
I mean, that's not
Wasn't
uncommon.
that important? God bless Mother Jumper.
Turn that down
Trying to
more,
find,
because
like,
that
the right
volume's
thing.
not
There we
that
are.
cool.
Ooh, that's loud.
Yeah, I just turned it down as much as I could. No response video. What? Oh, no, because those are funny. Okay.
At midnight.
Ugh.
Sure.
I'd rather have Malort again than this shit. This is gross.
Ooh, that's saying something.
It's Bacardi, like Hurricane or something. Basically, I stood looking at the alcohol section at the grocery store by my house for about 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And it remembered, I don't really drink much. Therefore, I don't know what I drink if I want to just casually have something while we're doing this. I don't like beer because it gives me a headache. I don't really like wine because I'm not that basic. I'm sorry. I really don't like wine outside of Lambrusco, which also gives me a headache. I don't need a bottle of vodka because I'll never drink the entire bottle. Every bottle of liquor I've purchased in the last 5 years have been given away after a certain number of years.
That actually
Like,
happened with the last one that I
Yeah,
I
what
bought.
happened to us, man?
Mine it was
When did that start
because
happening?
mine was because I was on a medication that made it impossible for me to drink without getting violently sick.
That's a good point. Oh, this is so gross.
I mean, after you've had enough of it, you stop noticing, in my experience.
Yeah, if I can get past the, like, grossness of it. I would have rather just taken pure shots of vodka than drink this. It's too sweet.
Yeah, I need to remember to go in and figure out how to change my preview image because it's still showing my selfie that it was all filtered up instead of my actual profile picture. Wow, that was a fun burp.
Sorry, the background, the Rorschach paintings look like they're saying "mo," like homo, and I'm like, yeah, what up?
There's the self-promotion.
But women are scary,
I mean,
and
they
men
are.
treat me like shit. So I don't really. We're good. Oh, that's tripping further than I thought it would. Sorry, I should preface. I was painting before we got on here.
No, that's fine.
Oh, that looks so neat, though. Okay, I'm here for it.
All right, we have to try
You're
to
painting
remember.
on expensive mirror. Oh yeah.
Okay, who needed
Dr.
closure?
Dekker tried to fire me not
I have
long
no
before
idea.
his
Like, I wasn't even
murder,
paying
so
attention when we were playing
we
this
got
last
to
time.
say
So,
what we
like,
wanted
Unless
to say
unless
then.
Mariana was
I've
on
got a
screen.
termination letter somewhere.
oh, the
It's not going
psychopathic
to
lesbian
stick,
one.
obviously. Professor
Yeah.
Alderby and the Trust will
I'll call
overrule
her
it,
daddy.
but it's nice to know what he felt about me.
It looks like you're lesbian because it says Mo over your
Professor
head. So you
Alderby
should let
is
me
a
buy you dinner.
trustee. Did I not mention that?
Oh, okay. So what I was trying to say, like, before I got distracted by everything on the planet. So whenever I start that truck, I all the
It
lights
hadn't
come
even been a
on the dash
year.
as one does.
He was a
And
quiet,
one of them
solitary
says
man.
trans
A
temp,
good
and I think of you
listener, as
every
I
single
suppose
time I
you'd
see
need
it.
to be.
And I'm like, oh,
His
I hope Jamie's
confidence
okay.
did grow as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after you fitted in.
And then you forgot I didn't have a uterus.
He used to
I can't believe it for
work late
hey,
with
that's
me
a
and tell
compliment, I
me
think.
things about the patients, things that I probably shouldn't have heard, but did.
It was. I was
What do you think of the patients?
giddy about that for
Perhaps
days.
you shouldn't say. You can ask me. Go on, I'll
I
tell
was
you what I
expecting
think.
to end up on Facebook somehow. Like, you post on my Facebook wall more than I do. Like, I don't really use it much.
I honestly barely use
We'd
mine
work
except
late
for
together on all
shitposting.
sorts of things.
Yeah.
He was preoccupied with finding
I think the last thing I
patterns
posted in
patients,
earnest was,
trying to
oh, my
find
ex
some
is
kind of
crappier than I
order.
thought he was. Because I think I told you about him going after the person I told him to stay away from's OnlyFans.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't tell you about that?
I don't remember. It's my memory though, so
I had a friend, and we hung out, the three of us a lot because like we'd go swimming because he lived across from the lake. And he showed an interest in her.
Ah.
Uh-huh. But
We'd
he
worked
then
late
prefaced, of
together
course,
on
he's
all
like, "Oh, I
sorts
mean,
of
I
things.
just want to
He
see
was
it. Like,
preoccupied
I
with
don't want to."
finding
Mhm.
patterns in patients,
Which ended up down
trying
the
to
line of
find
us when
some
we were
kind.
talking about possibly opening the relationship because it was a not healthy relationship.
Mainly, he was
I
searching
was just
for
like,
a
yeah, as
common
long as it's nobody
experience
that
the
we
patients
know,
might have had.
that's
That's
fine.
what led them
Mhm.
Which,
to
of
his
course,
office. He'd
means not
study
her.
everything, even the referral letters.
Well, it turns out, like after the fact, we got into an argument about it, and his way of solving it was to go to her OnlyFans and subscribe because all he really wanted was to see her naked. So the perfect way to get through that was he go and subscribes to her OnlyFans, gets to see whatever he wants to see. She gets a little bit of money out of it, and I don't have to worry going on because he's got sated his curiosity by looking at her OnlyFans, thinking he was doing me a favor by just looking at her naked on OnlyFans instead of letting it drop. I find out after the fact, a few weeks ago, I think maybe last week,
Mainly,
Uh-huh.
he was
that
searching
he
for a
reached out to
common
this friend
experience the
after the
patients might
breakup
have had.
asking for
That's
her
what led them
OnlyFans
to his
account,
office. He'd study everything, even the
Oh,
referral letters.
great. Ooh, referral letters. Okay.
which I
Mhm.
realize now was because she's
Yeah.
into age play.
Yeah, let's not bring that up on stream.
Yep,
That will lead
and
to
I'm done with it now,
Angie.
but yes, that would
Midnight.
be, yeah. So
Okay.
and between that and the other thing I told you, I'm like, I think I'm just not doing social media for a bit. I'm good.
Good call.
I'm 2 days before I
Yes,
make my account with
letters,
a black
parking
user
tickets,
profile picture because I
holiday
just don't care anymore.
destinations. You know, I find those referral
I like her
letters.
dress though.
Uh-huh.
He was sure there was a pattern in them.
Hi, Olivia.
Hmm.
Your niece says hi.
Hi. If I suddenly my thing like jerks backwards like this. Oh yeah, you can't see my thing. It's because Gizmo jumped on the back of the chair and tipped it backwards. And if it tips really far back, it's because Vincent jumped up there and he's a big boy.
Professor Alderby is a trustee. Did I
I'm
not
finally
mention
getting
that?
the hang of the fact that some cats are just kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Olive is such a good girl. And then there's Tinker, who
I think
sometimes
I'm
I have
going
to
to
bring
get
her
into
around to face
trouble
his
now.
food.
Have you
Uh,
ever heard of secret shoppers?
what was
Well, Professor Alderby posed as a patient to
Yeah, not
test Dr.
some
Dekker.
cats are just
It's just a
stupid and
thing
not
that
they're
he
not all just
does. I'm
orange
sure he'll come
cats.
and visit you at some stage, so
Well, I
please
think it's
play
partially
along.
because he is a designer breed.
Ah.
He is it's a Nibelung. I don't know how to say it. It's basically a long-haired or a medium-haired Russian blue. So he's super soft with really, really fine,
I
soft
think I'm
fur.
going to get into trouble
But
now.
he's
Mhm.
also kind of
Have
dumb.
you ever heard of secret shoppers? Well, Professor Alderby posed as a patient to test Dr. Dekker. It's just a thing that he does. I'm sure he'll come and visit you at some stage, so please play along.
Hmm. Let's-
I could feel the alcohol.
Well, yeah,
Test is the wrong
I was
word,
forced to take
more
a break
like
because
gently guide. Professor Alderby had a lot of good advice to offer the young
Reasons.
no, it's because
psychiatrists.
of medication.
He really helps
Yeah.
them focus
Turns
on
out
where the
Trintellix
problems
can make
are.
you really sick with alcohol.
Okay. Which
Um,
I get because I kind of stopped drinking because one, I was liking it too much again,
It hadn't
uh-huh.
even been a
and
year.
two,
He was a
medication
quiet, solitary man.
because I'm
A good
such a
listener,
fucking
as I
stud
suppose you'd
fudging
need to
lightweight
be.
most of the time
His
Uh-huh.
confidence did
that it's
grow as
hilarious.
time
Like,
wore on, but
I
that's what
look
you'd
like I should
expect
be able
after
to
you'd fitted
carry so
in.
much. No, no. I am the
I mainly
cheapest,
miss our
fattest state on the
chats.
planet.
He used to work late with me and tell me
Like I ever
things
get
about the
dates.
patients, things that I probably shouldn't have heard, but did.
Okay, there's another thing in
What do
that.
you think of the patients? Nah, perhaps you shouldn't say. You can ask me. Go on, I'll tell you what I think.
Yeah.
Hmm. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna cheap here. Cheap? Cheat here. Oh. Okay.
So, should I get
Hi,
a
Olive.
solicitor or shall we try and talk it out with him?
God, but I
Yes, get
know,
a
I know,
solicitor.
I think we
like, I
should get a
know that
solicitor.
British
I know
solicitor
the
lawyer,
perfect firm.
Uh-huh.
but
I'll do it all.
stupid
Don't worry about
American
it.
thinks
That's why we've got
prostitute.
insurance for these
Uh-huh.
kinds of things anyway.
I mean, what is a
Which kind
lawyer,
of the same
but
thing. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so she's got one more thing here we're supposed to
I
know.
went with a friend to a lawyer's office and flat out was like, yeah, I hate the guy here. I hate this man. I genuinely, like, he
Oh,
represented two people that I find despicable and helped ruin my life. However, he's a great lawyer and that's what she needs. I flat out told the assistant that.
Nobody likes chaos,
I've
Doctor.
recommended people I
We're
don't like
supposed
before
to
just
be
because I knew they were good at
restoring
what they did.
order, don't you think?
Yeah. Like, he's a despicable piece of crap person. But, I mean, look at what he did. He got my sister
It
off.
hadn't even been a year.
I
He was a
phrasing.
quiet, solitary man. A
Oh,
good
God.
listener, as I suppose
Oh,
he'd
sister's
need
a
to
criminal,
be.
not a prostitute.
His confidence did grow as time wore on, but that's what
I
you'd
mean, he also
expect
got
after
off the
you'd
guy who
fitted
killed my
in.
cousin, so he might.
We
Yeah.
really
That
miss
could be a
our
duo right there.
chats. He used to.
Okay, I just
It's like
want
a
to get
story
her out of
about
the
a
way because I don't
lawyer and
remember.
a longhouse shoreman. No, what is it called? A lighthouse keeper. Longhouse shoreman?
Everyone has to believe in something, don't they, Doctor?
Eh,
Believe anything called love? Just
that's
listen to the
not an
radio.
answer.
Oh gosh, so I walked into work the
I
other
think I'm
morning
going to get
and
into trouble now.
I
Uh,
mentioned
Have you ever
to
heard
the
of
person that I
secret
was replacing
shoppers?
Uh-huh.
Well, Professor
that
Alderby
Tenacious
posed as a
D released a
patient to
cover
test
of a Britney
Dr.
Spears
Dekker.
song, and
It's
it was
just a
kind of actually
thing
I
that
like
he
it. I'm here for
does.
it.
I'm sure he'll come and visit you at
And
some stage, so
for
please
some
play
he
along.
was just kind of like, oh really, come on now, and just started being like, oh come on, like she just wanted to be wanted it one more time, like hit me maybe one more time, or like something like that.
Uh-huh.
And he just starts grumbling at me, and I just look at him straight in the eye. I'm like, John, she needs a hit, baby, give her it. And I was incredibly proud of myself, and he walked away swearing. I like Britney
Wow.
Spears. You don't get it. I'm sorry. It's
Most of the
funny.
patients are suspects, according to the police. Almost all
I
the
mean, I'm a
patients
toxic
are
individual,
referred.
so
Some
I
of them are
apparently
privates.
like the
But
songs.
Dr. Dekker didn't introduce any of them.
No, what you do, don't you know that I like that I could do maybe 3 songs in karaoke if I actually tried. One of them is Ani fucking DeFranco, because of course. Um, Poor Unfortunate Souls from The Little Mermaid, because of course. And oh god, do you remember my Ursula costume? I wish I had pictures of that.
Yeah. I mean, I might be able to dig through my old pictures, but the problem is I might be in my old pictures and no,
I
which means
know, and
yeah.
I wouldn't ask you to do that. As much
Uh,
as I wish I had pictures of that costume, I'm pretty sure everybody saw my attributes that night.
yes,
So
everybody did. I had a couple of friends who were very loud about it.
yeah,
In a
well,
good way.
okay. It's like, oh fuck.
Oh,
Like, I'm
don't be
sorry, they
such
weren't
a.
going to look as good as they
It's
did
just
when I was
between us
24. So
I love how this is more accurate to HIPAA for most places I've worked than real life of just aren't you breaching patient confidentiality? Oh, don't be a wet blanket.
oh god, I'm so strict about HIPAA. But I also work with people who are people.
Oh, I have to search something for someone.
I want her to spank me like she does that pillow cushion.
Yeah.
I want that couch. That green, it's like a lumberjack. I've been reading way too much on Amazon Unlimited Kindle thing. I'm on
Hmm.
my like 5th or 6th trashy romance novel in this past week. It's slightly healthier than being obsessive about people I don't know on YouTube.
Ah. Okay, I might have to go.
It's gross. Ah,
Please. Nope, to stop. Nope, to stop.
oh, hi.
Nope,
Nice
stop.
to meet you. Oh, hi.
What? Huh?
Huh?
What? Sorry,
Are you having a conversation on two fronts, is what I'm guessing.
There was that, but the other part of it was I opened up my Twitch to change something, and it started doing it started playing my channels automatically. And I was like, no, I don't want that.
Yes, no, the hi was the person you were having a dual conversation with.
Oh, yeah, I have it set to not autoplay videos, but Twitch sucks. So, you know. Settings.
Yeah. I already pay for YouTube. I'm good.
Copyrighted audio warnings. Enable clips. Always enable clips.
Baby, oh god. So people actually talked about the fact that how am I embarrassed about something that happened 20 years ago at this point?
Uh-huh.
Retroactive embarrassment.
Hi.
But at least they were good comments about my boobs, right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, because she was dressed like a freaking princess, Leia. I was dressed as Fat Ursula, and I'm like, okay, cool. Somebody actually appreciated me for once.
Yes.
She treated me like a duff for 20 years. Like, it was time to get away from that.
Lots of,
I'm like having flashbacks to a very specific night at the old house on Furnace Street. And I'm very happy that there are pictures that did not survive from that evening. Baby, can't you see? I'm calling. A guy like you should where I want to.
Okay. I had to make sure that my channel is set so people don't need a phone number in order to chat, to trying to talk to friend into making an account because she wants to regain access to her main account before doing stuff. And I was like, you could make a temporary account so you can at least watch streams.
Hi, she could come hang out with us.
Yeah, I may have used the argument of I figured you'd enjoy bullying me with Amanda.
And this is me willingly being a third wheel. I don't do that shit.
No, this is just bullying
So you
me.
watched the tapes. Gold star for you.
Considering we met, me being a third wheel.
Yeah, and then
Our
I stole you
friendship-
as a best friend, and
yeah.
I made out with her sister. I'm not proud of that. I didn't do it on purpose, but you know.
You stole her best friend.
Uh-huh.
Actually, best friends, plural.
Yeah.
I should note. You made out with her sister.
It's not on purpose. I want to
And
clarify that. That was not on purpose.
You don't accidentally fall into somebody's tongue.
Yes,
Like, you
no,
don't
it was
accidentally
after.
make out with somebody.
Okay, but it was after we were done. She went, "Oh my god, my person is going to be so angry," and I froze and went, "Oh god, yeah, she is. This wasn't. Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh crap, because I am head empty a lot of the time."
Okay, but she cheats on. She has cheated like men, like fucking Republicans in their taxes. Like nobody can talk there.
Oh.
Please
Elin
don't
was
drip
with
down the
what the heck is the
wall.
person's name? With who's the angel of that? Was it Bryce?
What?
Oh no!
I'm so confused.
For confirming somebody's alibi.
I just talked to
Elin
funeral
seems
directors and be
a
like, "Hey,
lovely
can you help me get rid
person.
of evidence?"
I'm not really sure why she's here.
Like, I remember that Halloween night, we ended up going to a bar to pick somebody up, which, given how often I was falling out at the party,
and
I didn't get a single drink.
Well, I mean, the drinks weren't great.
It was the doghouse. Like, ugh.
Dang it! Who the heck was it? Yeah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Okay, I'll have to take a picture of the drip
Was this the
painting
creeper?
because my second attempt was amazing. What? Sorry.
Nothing. Nope,
Honey,
you're
you knew
the
I took
psycho
edibles.
killer.
You knew I was. Yeah, no, I'm not.
Not yet. Not you. Oh yeah, we have to
Sorry,
go to her eventually.
This is the
Uh,
giggliest I've been in forever. This is the only time I
Here we
open
go.
Discord is when we're doing this even.
Uh-huh. You should more often. It's fun.
Yeah. After I found one community and it was
I
like,
was
oh,
at
I'm
uni
welcome
church
here, and it
on
was like,
Valentine's
oh
Day,
no, you're not. I'm like, I don't want to be in
visiting
any more
Hannah's grave.
communities.
It's the anniversary of her death.
You would fit right in
My
with
parents wanted a
Cassandra's
huge
server.
funeral with all the
It's
trimmings. Hannah would never have come for it.
yeah.
It does give me somewhere to visit. I got to write the epitaph.
I'll just read my trashy romance novels and go on Tinder and be like, oh wow, this sucks.
Did she see? Of course. I love every single time. It's just instantly
Sorry, I forgot
Right.
about her.
I love one of the questions. Dancing in your underwear. Yes.
I'll dance in her underwear.
There was
I also just really want that dress, but in my size, because it wouldn't get over my thigh.
I'm fine with the dress in her size if she's in it.
I'd rather
Or out of
the
it.
dress not. There we go. That's the proper response to that.
At which? Oh yeah, I need to click there. There we go. Okay. Somebody said.
drink.
Oops. Somebody said that they saw her. Here we go.
I didn't do anything on Valentine's Day. I washed my hair and then I walked along the beach for the whole night. It's actually true. I saw one of your patients actually. The nurse. She was on the pier with someone.
Say the word
Pretty
actually
much
again.
all of the night too, so I can vouch for her even though she probably didn't
Okay.
see me.
I wish
Okay.
I wish her choker was green.
I want to play Connect the Dots with her freckles.
My tongue, yes.
I was actually just no. I actually didn't go there. That's amazing.
I want to go axe throwing in high heels.
Fuck it.
No, thank you.
Why
That's an
will
axe.
you get in trouble?
This practice is owned by a trust. They make all the money and leave me to make all the decisions, which generally means making lots of money. I headhunted Dr. Dekker. And you?
Why am I looking
and
at her
I've been
ass like
single too
that?
long.
Ugh.
Oh, they knew
Why are
what they
women
were doing
scary?
here. They have another, or there's another game like this that we need to do. Just because the main character is channeling early David Tennant Doctor Who like crazy. It's fantastic. I have another. Okay. Happened. I'm just going to flat out write that.
I have in my Fago tumbler that I drink strictly Fago out of, generally speaking, that says
It's
White Girl
smashed.
Wasted. I now actually have alcohol in it for the first time. I just think
I
it's
will
funny
be
that it says what?
right back. I have to go get like a granola bar or something. So.
Oh no, I'm fine. I'm just gonna sing or have fun. Take your time.
Well, it also gives me an excuse to turn on the "Be Right Back" thing because.
But I can still sing and people can hear me, or am I like not?
Yes. No, you are still live.
Hello. Well, now there's pressure, and I don't know what to. Okay. Do 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 do.
Oh.
I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repented, seen the light, and made a switch to yeah. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And dear lady, please don't laugh if I use it on behalf of the miserable, the lonely, and depressed. Pathetic. Poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes, indeed. These poor unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. They come flocking to my cauldron, crying, spells are subtle, please, and I help them. Yes, I do. Now, it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't... Okay, now I'm bored. Meh. Do 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 do. I am not a pretty girl. It's not what I do. I know damsel in distress, and I don't need to be rescued. So put me down, punk. Wouldn't you prefer a maiden fair? Isn't there a kitten stuck up a tree somewhere?
This was fun for me because normally I'm the one who's left to fill time while other people walk away from their streams.
So you basically had hold music.
Kinda, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so 26.
I made it halfway through Poor Unfortunate Souls.
26 minutes. I'm gonna have. Oh, I could hear you the whole time. 26 minutes because I am going back to clip you after this, so I can.
Why?
So because other people need to enjoy that. That was very pretty.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Poor unfortunate
Oh.
soul. So sad. So true. Why is tartar sauce so gross? And so is mayo, honestly. Blech.
Actually, I had a hot
Hi.
date. It wasn't anything serious, just some guy I know.
Remember, she's the angel of death.
It was a nice date,
Oh
different to what I'm
yeah.
used to.
Dr. Shipman, I presume.
Mm-hmm. Nah.
Like that you got it. Okay. She has
His name is
rose
Max.
rose
He's really
eye
sweet,
makeup
but
from...
I don't see a future
You remember
between us.
David or
He's not really my type.
You know who I'm talking
Rose
about.
Tyler.
Rose. Yes. How her eye makeup horrified me the entire time.
Uh-huh.
Like her mascara, I sat there and complained the entire time. Is it a British thing? Because she's the same way. It's like it's too heavy. It's like she's trying to weigh her eyes down with weights and be like, I am sexy, but I am not a killer, but maybe I am.
How do I do this?
Sorry, I'm not paying attention.
No, you're fine. No,
I've
it's
recruited
telling
the
me
last
that it
5
needs
doctors
to
since I've been here. Now I've got a flair for
confirm
recognizing
who
the extraordinary. Both you and
somebody's
Dr. Dekker
alibi was
were
for when the doctor
extraordinary.
was killed, but I can't figure out how to phrase it.
Where were you with the... Okay, if I can meet women, I'm good with them. I just have to get them where I can have the fun parts.
I can only meet them online, and then when they're nearby, I freeze because women are scary.
Yeah. Where were the last two? Oh, yeah. Oh, they were nice.
Yeah,
I do like that one of my friend's responses to the chick who had a thing for me from work, his response was, "Oh my god, ew, she can grow a better or her mustache is thicker than mine." And I'm just like, you know what? That night didn't end particularly well, so it checks out.
Okay, fine.
Also, I have Cthulhu on my butt.
Okay.
I've known Max a couple of years, but this is the first time we've been on a date.
Ew, don't date Max. He's gross.
Material.
He's not.
What'd you say?
Don't date anybody named Max. He's not boyfriend material. He's gross. I can speak on behalf of the person that, yeah, no. Ew. Ladies and gentlemen, always check the registries for people you're seeing.
What if it's Goofy's son Max?
I'm not into dogs.
Wow, there's a really easy joke for me to make there, but I will be classy and leave it be.
Hey, You want to see the last woman I bet I managed to get, like, shut up.
No.
Granted, it was through a friend because it was
Um,
a thing, but she was
mhm.
You know, like the small top, big thighs that we both
I
enjoy?
haven't had a great day, to be honest.
Yeah.
Someone accused me of stealing from my patients, which I would never do.
I only
Plus,
steal their
Hilda's getting
lives.
worse. I feel like you're asking me questions about something.
Why did they think you were stealing?
Sorry, no.
Please ask her if she knows Dr. Howard Shipman.
I don't really have anything to tell you about that.
Okay, that's pleading the fifth, whatever the British version of that is.
I don't know, governor.
Um,
Okay, Hilda.
Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session. She's dying. I can tell. I need to see her before it's too late.
I wish she was my nurse.
So she could take care of you, or so she could kill you?
Choose. Well, it's the whole, like, if somebody said when you went to bed and when you woke up, you wouldn't wake, like, the whole, what would you do if you were told you would not wake up or when you went to bed? I would take a freaking nap and go to bed early.
Okay.
Maybe I would fall asleep at the Black Rocks. That's where I
There
would
we
fall
go.
asleep. Sorry, I think the eddies are mixing with the lickies.
Oh.
I'm not sure about that.
Have to be there for Hilda.
Sorry, I don't know if I'm actually supposed to
I
be
had a
helping
hot
here.
date.
No, you're
It
just
wasn't
providing
anything
commentary.
serious,
That's
just
fine.
some guy I know. But
Oh, we're playing a game
it was
about
a
therapy,
nice
and I'm
date.
listening to you like it's theory.
Different to
The
what I'm
theory?
used to.
Therapy.
Oh, God, I almost had alcohol up my nose. Oh my goodness, it looks like a bear.
I don't know.
Did you?
No, okay. Sorry.
Did you
The
get drunk
you
enough that
happy,
you're reading the
Doctor?
Rorschach test, the most bullshit of all psychological tests?
Okay, but the one on the inside left, it looks like a bear looking at you, or a raccoon
No,
from
I
the
don't
front.
see
It's
it.
their face. Why am I pointing at the screen like you can see it? But
It's a good
okay,
question. I don't
also
see it.
there is so there's a tile in the bathroom at work that looks
I
like
haven't
a
had a
woman's
great day, to be
profile
honest.
as a character from The Simpsons, but like
Someone
they have
accused me of
Fosse
stealing
jaw.
from my patients, which I would
Mhm.
never
And
do.
I've been looking
Plus,
at
Hilda's
that
getting
tile for
worse.
15 years.
I seem to I think I know what tile you mean.
And I'm seriously, if we
No.
ever redo the flooring, I'm going to be like, can I have that tile?
I think we've
Please
got a
let
bit
me
off
have
track.
that tile. I'm already the reason that the toilet lid doesn't match the toilet. Can I have that
I'm not
tile? They don't pay me enough to clean.
To help her
Actually, they
finish
don't
her
pay me enough,
unfinished
period.
business. People who are dying always have things they wish they could do before they go.
Like you?
We
Yes.
leave a lot of loose ends in our lives. We're very messy
mean,
that way.
She'd let me finish first.
Oh, that's a lucky seat cushion.
Dr. Dekker almost certainly had unfinished business.
What's with
He
her
didn't know
necklace?
he was going to die.
It's a pearl necklace with
it's
a
too late now.
locket.
That's why I have to help
I
Hilda
think?
while I can.
What's in the locket?
Probably a memento from a victim.
I'm gonna say fingernails. Like Robert Evans, recently on an episode, it was for his birthday. He was just like, "Send me fingernails." Wait, no, don't send me fingernails. You're good. Don't. Because people, I even had the thought. I'm like, I should send him some fake nails.
I'm amazed you went with fake ones.
I can't get access to the real ones because mine are covered in acrylic. So it'd have to be toenails, and I just trim those.
I didn't say they would be yours.
I'm friends with my nail tech, so that could happen. I broke my index finger nail, and it looks like I'm a single lesbian right now.
It was very traditional, old-fashioned, you know.
Single ladies.
Dinner at a nice restaurant. Then we went for a little walk along the pier, held hands, had a bit of a kiss.
Did he push
Then
him
he
off the
called a
pier?
cab,
No.
and I went home alone.
Okay.
This is such gross alcohol. Why am I drinking this?
Actually, I had a hot date. It wasn't anything serious, just some guy I know. But it was a nice date. Different
I
to
wouldn't
what
mind
I'm-
if she sat on the pillow over my face.
She didn't need the pillow. Sorry.
I'm not.
What was I gonna say? I had a question that would have worked, and it's out of my head. How did you do this to me? Why? Is boyfriend material. Right, keep things
I
simple.
don't know.
Always check
Are you
the
happy,
registries.
Doctor?
Trust me.
Yes, I am happy.
You seem happy. You have a very positive energy.
I forgot sometimes I can answer questions.
Eh?
Are you
Yes,
happy?
I don't know. Sorry.
Oh, head empty.
I haven't had
10
a
years
great
old.
day, to be honest. Someone accused me of stealing from my...
Accused me of stealing.
Sorry.
Did you steal the locket?
That's not really important.
I am abusing. What time did you get a cab? Sure, we're more focused
I think
about
it was
that.
about 11 when I left Max. I'm sure you could check with the taxi company if you really wanted to.
Okay.
If you think I need an alibi.
Yes.
I think it is important that you know that I am wearing a romper onesie with tiny sleeping baby Cthulhu's on it. Like,
Taxi
it is
company.
cute. It is so cute. And nobody has ever seen it, and it makes me sad. Because I
One
have
step
to
ahead
wear
of you,
pants
boss.
with it.
Elin was picked up from the pier just after 11 p.m.
Sorry, I
There
have
was
to
no
wear
way
pants.
she
Not
could have got
you.
from there to here in an hour.
It just made me
Like, I
go
don't
through all
wear
that to
pants.
confirm this alibi, and she had already done it. I just had to ask to...
Ooh, somebody has a mission for you. They have an exclamation point or something. Or is that a book in the background?
It's
for
a
Bryce?
reflection.
Oh. I thought it was one of the, like, beep, I have a mission for you.
No, it
Both
is not a
Cambridge
yellow
graduates,
exclamation point.
both top
Did you
of the
see the
class,
Stranglethorn Veil
both
that meme I tagged you
pliable,
in?
obedient slaves
Yes,
to
I
my
did.
every
Okay.
whim. Yeah, that last one's more of a
God,
hope than a
I'm
matter of
sorry. Learning to
attribute.
play World of Warcraft on a PvP server
Uh-huh.
and Stranglethorn, oh my lord, no. The only reason I started playing it is because I was sick of my ex referring to me as girlfriend aggro. So it's like, okay, you know what? F you. I'm gonna start
Sorry.
playing it too so you can shut up.
Every time
Sorry.
it plays that little bit of the video cut of her looking behind, my brain shuts down for a few seconds.
There's a reason that the Rorschach test says Mo. Oh, I have stuff, other things
She was
that I can invent as
cuddling
well.
him like he was 6. He's 25.
He saw somebody get
Everybody
murdered.
needs a hug.
I could use a hug. Maybe,
Like,
I
I've
wonder if
had multiple people be murdered. Like, hugs are nice at that point.
I wonder if I could have somebody deliver me donuts and give me a hug again. That was really nice.
I will say, okay, so the day my stepdad died, we were having a rough freaking time. And I ended up, my mom, Nana stayed with my mom for a bit after they did the pickup. I went to
Sorry.
the bakery on the highway, and I was just like, oh yeah, no, it's been kind of a rough day. They picked up my stepdad about 2 hours ago. I'm just getting donuts for my family, which, you know, Mom and Nana. And I'm just like, oh my god, here, no, have it for free. Have another donut. Like, have a muffin.
Uh-huh.
Which was very nice of them. Unfortunately, the owner of the place is a not great person,
Yes,
so that's why
I
I'm
had
not
a
naming
session
them.
with Dr. Dekker on Valentine's Day.
You're
3
wearing too
o'clock,
much
I
eye makeup
think.
for the day right now. You look like
Just
you're
a
a
few hours
bartender.
later, he was. I still can't
She's
get
a pro
over
gamer.
it.
She needs the eyeshadow to reduce screen glare.
Also, the fact that you can always see almost her entire eye. Oh god, I hate when somebody says almost always. Wait, no, that does right. That makes sense. Never mind. It's
Yeah.
snowing out. Hello.
That edible really hit, huh?
The alcohol, actually.
I'm not happy about how many hints I'm using, but oh, that is new.
It started with this. It's a locket.
The thing that I've been asking
Alice,
about.
one of my patients, gave it to me before she
I
died.
That
didn't
you were
think
like,
about that.
I was asking about the locket. I was like saying, ask about the locket.
Oh,
I want to answer all your questions, but I'm not really sure what you're asking me.
Who did the dead person belong
Alice
to
was
the
one
locket?
of my favourites. She never held back, spoke her mind about everything. But she had a wicked sense of humour.
Speaking of cats, I'm trying very hard to make sure the cats stay away from the drip painting on the mirror behind me.
I think we've got a bit off track.
Yeah, I don't think it's edible for cats. And I realize I'm going to probably have to remove the entire thing and redo it tomorrow with actual pourable acrylic, and I kind of want to cry.
I have a few other things. A watch.
Even a thing called love.
A ring. One patient gave me a little china bird. They're not valuable, just trinkets, really.
So trophies.
Just a trophy, really a trifle. All I want from you is your life. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I don't.
That
How have
wasn't
you
a
put
word.
up with me for 20 years?
Because I'm also batshit crazy.
Strictly speaking, all of the patient's belongings should be passed on to family members.
My
after they
ass
die.
makes up for my crazy.
But Alice's son never
My
visited.
boobs do now.
He didn't care about his mum.
We need to figure that out
Why
because
would
I
he
don't know
care
how
about
we are
some
not the same
worthless
size.
piece of jewelry? It just doesn't feel right to me.
Like, I'm sorry. I love you.
Progesterone's
But
a hell
there's
of a
no
drug.
way. But there is no
wrong to be
way. If we stood next to each other, we would not have the same.
I know.
There's no way. So I'm guessing I'm
Really?
probably wearing the wrong
I
size.
don't see the harm. Alice wanted me to have it. You and Terry and all the other nurses just don't understand.
Mine kind of don't squish towards middle, but anyways,
Yeah, but mine also point down. So, you take the good with the bad.
I feel like you're asking.
Ma'am, what unfinished business?
Hilda wants to see her daughter. She's in Australia, so I'm going to have to use my talent.
To kill her.
I can change my skin. What I look like. I can turn into a patient's loved one. I just hold their hand and ask them to imagine that the person they want to see is sitting right here next to them, and I become them. It's how I help them move on. That's how I comfort them.
Functions?
Ma'am, you could be making a lot of money in other markets.
That's just like if I had the power to be a teleportation person, I would just be like DoorDash for the stars. Oh, you want something from frickin' St. Petersburg, Russia? Hell yeah! $500 delivery fee. Teleport, get their food, bring it here. You want it really badly? Like, I'm up the money. But if I could teleport, I would be DoorDash for the stars. It's a good idea. Kiss my butt.
Yeah, I've heard worse ideas from you.
I've done dumber things than people.
I know, I've seen. Damn it, you beat me to it.
what I look like.
Remember what I said when I tried the
I can
Malort
turn
for the
into a
first time?
patient's loved one.
Uh-huh.
I just hold their hand and ask them to imagine that the person they want to see is sitting right here next to them, and I become them. It's how I help them move on. That's how I comfort them.
Ma'am, you are literally ticking multiple of my boxes and you still scare me.
Which is one of your boxes, oddly enough.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt at all.
That's not what I
don't
asked.
think
What?
it's a physical thing. I don't think my body actually changes. I think it's more like an illusion, like my energy changes or something.
I think you're crazy.
Uh-huh.
Even though CeeLo
It
Green
just
is
sort of
a
fades
piece of
when I let go
crap.
of their hand. Obviously, I can't see myself, but I feel it leave me. If you get what I mean.
I get what you mean, lady. Oh, yeah. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Sorry.
You can't see it, but I was just staring at you in shock or confusement with my VTuber.
I kind of am sad that I don't see your VTuber.
Yeah. I was gonna see if there was a way I could show the.
I want there to be one when I'm streaming with you and it can just be like a tiny chibi me being annoying in the background.
I've actually thought about that. Next time I have energy on days off, I will look into it more. But that you know.
Tiny white hair, big tits, just being sarcastic and annoying you in the background. When did I become such a blonde that I can't imagine not being a blonde anymore?
To help my patients.
Well, you've always been kind of blonde.
I don't have any interest in using it as a party trick.
You've always been kind of a woman, so you know what?
It's true. God, I still love telling the I wasn't being a bitch all those times I said you're only technically male. I was right. Story. Everyone loves that.
I mean, my reaction shouldn't have been mostly like, "Oh, I told you so."
Well, it started off nice, supportive, caring sister, and then it turned into, haha, I win, which is, yeah, that's you. That's us.
Like, we're starting to come out with stats at work again, and I'm just like, oh no, this is gonna get bad.
It depends on if you have somebody to
held on to right until the end. Her most
compete with.
Treasured possession.
I don't, sadly, most of the
She
time.
said she wanted me to have it. You don't
Who's
argue
inside
with a
of it?
dying person's last wishes.
That's a lie. You can argue
That
with a
is
dying
such a
person's
lie.
last wish.
My mom still hasn't been picked up from the funeral home.
I think we've
And
got a bit
you
off
didn't
track.
hear my eulogy. Oh my god. I'm so happy there's no recording of it.
What don't the other nurses
Like, standing in front
understand?
of the church
The bond I have with my patients.
and talking about how
Not
much
same
of my
for the
mother
other
being a
nurses.
stoner
They don't have
in
my
the
special
church.
talent.
Write your eulogies before you go up there, folks.
Yeah.
Because I also said my biological father was a shitty dad. It is. In between not speaking to my actual sort of biological sibling.
I hope there are people watching and they are very amused by what the fuck is going on. Like,
it makes me paranoid just because I did share this link a few
One of the other
times in that
nurses.
Discord.
Whatever.
And
I'll
it's
take.
like,
Trying to
oh,
make out that I'm some kind of HSK.
If they keep watching, I'll take the.
Exactly. I'm like, eh.
Wait.
Healthcare.
But also the sound of the
Oh.
person's voice now makes me
like those
nauseous, so
nurses
there's that
compose
fun
their
part.
patients.
I was hoping
surprised you
HSK
haven't heard
was
of it.
Harold Shipman something.
Anyway, because a few of my patients have died on me, and some of those patients have given me
Are you a
gifts,
hospice nurse?
Terry thinks it means that I've been killing them off.
Well, nursing home, but do more
Are we surprised that people are
than-
dying in a nursing home?
I've
Then
shifted
again,
a
I
few
also
times now.
know a lot of really
I
crappy
honestly
not what I
couldn't
asked.
tell you how many.
Hippa, hippa, hippa.
I'm not sure about that.
I'm not sure how to
I'm
ask.
pretty sure you are. It looks like a
Okay,
bear.
fine. I'll
It looks
engage
like
with the plot of the game.
It looks like a bear. It looks like Smokey the Bear looking at me. I see it.
That's-
Why don't you?
That's different than the other kinds of bears that usually look at you.
Dr. Dekker seems
I am
fine
being
on
smoked.
Valentine's
Okay,
Day.
so I might be
He seemed to
reading
be in a good mood.
something of.
It didn't seem like anything was bothering him.
I am currently reading a book that is a retelling of
Dr. Dekker
Goldilocks
seems
and
fine on
Three
Valentine's
Bears. Let's
Day.
leave it at that.
He seemed to be in a good mood. It didn't seem like anything was bothering him.
I'm so single that I am obsessed with those books at the moment because it's the only thing that brings me joy.
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't think I have any loose ends.
You're
I don't know
tying
what
them
that says
all up.
about me.
You don't have any loose ends because you're the one cutting the ropes.
She looks like Meghan Markle.
Well, except we know where she is.
I don't know which one we're referring to because neither of us give two shits about Meghan Markle.
Yeah, I just know somebody in the royal family like disappeared or something.
I think it was actually like the Queen in Waiting. I don't know.
Okay.
I-
Well,
I like history. I like them after they're dead.
I also like royalty after they're dead. I don't like them, but I just like that they're dead.
I like that they found the remains of a.
I don't
least
think I'm
one
deceiving my
king in a
patients
parking
when I
lot.
shift. I'm helping them.
No, you're deceiving them.
I'm
It might not be with malicious intent, but you're still deceiving them. That.
Hmm.
I just saw somebody thingy with mushrooms, and I am now remembering mushrooms, and I want
We
mushrooms.
talked about families, I
We-
think.
We
Our
don't
mums.
need a repeat of the story
I
about
probably
you
spent far
taking
too much
a
time
legendary
talking to
dose
Dr.
or
Dekker
whatever.
about my mum.
Actually, I just meant mushrooms I have in the fridge
Ah.
with ranch dressing, like you
My
did.
mum's a nightmare.
Also, yeah, no, I will not be
I
taking an
said she was
epic
into
dose
all this
ever
new
again.
age stuff,
Mhm.
right? So she thinks
Because
she
I
can tell
felt
me
like
what I
I
should
was
be
in
doing all
Azeroth.
the time because she got a message from her spirit guide that said I'm not eating well, or I'm not getting enough sleep,
Nobody
or I'm
eats
not
well
looking
and gets
after my
enough
inner
sleep.
moonbeam or whatever. It drives
Why
me
do you think I
nuts.
passed out for 4+ hours until my
But
watch vibrated because
she's my
somebody was like,
mum.
"Hey, are you dead?"
I love her.
I wish
so
I had the beam that
I have
was
to take
like,
it.
how do you
Goodness.
remember it's time to eat? And then it's just a drawing of somebody. Shaky food time.
I've taken to somebody being like, "Have you had breakfast?"
I don't know.
Yes, I had a bean reduction, or what is it?
I feel
A
like you're asking me questions about something I don't.
bean soup with cream reduction. It's like, oh, you mean coffee with the sugar-free creamer from the
I
fridge?
didn't lie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really not interested
not lying.
in dating anyone. I just went out with Max as a favour.
Oh,
for a
so you
friend.
used
Every
him.
day to Max.
Like I said, it wasn't anything serious.
You know what? And I'll direct
Yeah.
this. I used Max too.
You gotta get everything you can out of him. You gotta, get the max.
I did many times, many ways. He screwed me in so many ways.
No.
That's
I didn't go on a date with Dr. Dekker. He's
You
my
love me.
therapist. I would just be wrong.
not what Mariana said. By the way, do you know if Mariana's still single? Don't do this one again.
Hi.
God, that wiggle. I don't
Wiggle,
even
wiggle,
care
wiggle,
that you
yeah.
are murdering people.
Do the wiggle dance, because we don't care. If you're not on the death field anymore, it doesn't affect you.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to
I
die
can
now,
sense it.
so...
You know? It's like
She works in a
when
nursing home. You're probably
you're
safe unless
outside
you're a patient
and
at the
there's a
nursing
sudden
home.
change in
You've
the
seen my
light or
health.
the air feels different and you know it's going to rain.
I must
It's
spit out
like
my
that.
drink.
I forgot
I
what question
always
I even
know
asked.
when one of my patients is fading,
Oh, okay.
even
I don't know, because I
before the
realized I
doctors
put half
know.
the bottle in the one drink and it's
Their
almost gone.
energy changes.
I haven't had anything to
Sounds
drink
silly when
since
I
the
put it into
Christmas party
words.
for work
Oh, I
when
sound
I
like
got
my
so
mom.
ridiculously drunk that I was trying to hook up with a random stranger at a bar for the first time on the planet. And I failed.
Hmm.
But I
Well,
got him to stay for like an extra hour after he wanted to leave. So, I'm
I
okay
don't
with
really
it.
have.
oh my god. What did Dekker say about his mom?
Sounds like Dekker and his mum had a few issues.
Yeah?
That's what I liked about Dr. Dekker. It wasn't just him asking me questions and analysing me. He talked about himself as well.
I'm gonna mute myself for a sec so I can get another drink because I
Okay.
want to. What? Am I not
Nothing.
allowed to get another drink?
No, you are.
Okay. Think you judge me.
I'm not. For
Yes,
this.
you are.
No, I actually
Hey.
wasn't.
Okay. Well, have fun with that. I'm gonna get shiny
Okay.
things. I don't have ADHD. You do. Bye. One sec.
Uh-huh.
I don't like silence.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure I should talk about that. Aren't I breaking some reverse patient therapist confidentiality?
No.
Sorry, no. That's not really important.
Ah. Let's see. Have anything that far down? No. Alright, let's try to actually do some of these without hints.
It just sort of fades when I let go of their hand. Obviously, I can't see myself, but I feel it leave me. If you get what I mean.
No.
That's not really important. Ask me something else.
Ah. Need to hold hands?
It only lasts for as long as I'm holding the hand. I think it needs that connection.
Huh. Okay.
I've shifted a few times now.
That's not what I asked. Or that's not what I meant to ask.
Sounds like Dekker and his mum had a few issues. That's what I liked about Dr. Dekker. It wasn't just him asking me questions and analysing me. He talked about himself as well.
What did Dekker say about himself?
Mainly he talked about being a therapist.
Holy crap, that actually sounds like you're
Said
answering
he
my
had a few
question.
patients like me, with special gifts. He said not all of them were as enlightened as me.
You're scary.
Had special gifts.
Well, I know what I can do is special. I see it as a good thing.
This isn't what I
But
asked.
apparently some of his other patients saw their abilities as a curse. Dr. Dekker hated that. He said he wished they could all be more like me.
Sorry.
Okay,
I
so
made a Uber cocktail.
Okay. Well,
I have it's like a hurricane or something. One of those premix that you'd buy at frickin' whatever, some Red Lobster.
uh-huh.
With Bacardi in it. But it's also snowing like a devil. So I had to kind of dig out the Bacardi crap. But in doing so, I'm like, you know what? And I put handfuls of fresh snow in my drink. Poured the liquor over it, the cocktail stuff over it. Then some Diet Fago cream soda to top it off a little bit. And it's actually quite palatable. Or I'm kind of tipsy.
It's probably both. That's not an either or.
It was also
There's
cold because
something
I
I want
forgot
to
I'm wearing a
tell you
very short
about.
onesie.
Something
He's a
else that's wrong
psychopath.
with me.
There's many things wrong with you. Yeah, this is
I
punishment.
think I've been getting a bit out of control in my hour.
You have 2 collars. You don't need 2 collars.
Out of control?
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out
Oh,
that
this bro.
everyone was
Okay.
frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if
Get
you
an
had
extra
an
hour of
hour
sleep.
where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
I would sleep an extra hour. Dang it.
I would kill myself and see if I woke up after. I shouldn't have said that. Hi.
Huh? Oh.
Like, sorry.
Yes, I would steal too,
I
and I have stolen. I ran out of milk, so I thought I'd go to the local all-night shop and get some more. I was absolutely intending to pay, but when I got there, everyone was frozen. I thought about leaving money on the counter, but that seemed weird. The cashier would wake and suddenly this money would have appeared
Really?
from nowhere. But I've stolen bigger things.
What else
What have you
did you
stolen?
steal? Bigger things?
From stealing milk, I moved on to petrol.
That's not
And
a crime.
petrol, well,
Okay, that we
all those supermarkets
understand.
have all kinds of electricals.
As long as it's not
so
a
I've
mom and
stolen
pop
quite a lot of that.
shop.
I'm not proud. I
Big
think I've been doing it
conglomerate.
because I can. To
Some
prove to
people stick
myself
their
either way, my extra
Hmm?
hour is actually real.
So I think the person
I
that I
first got
have
the hour,
met
I was
with
shocked,
the
obviously.
nicest things
It took me a
has
while
worked
to
at a gas
work
station.
out
And
that
very
everyone was
Ah.
frozen and only I could move,
I have no idea what I'm saying.
because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
Why would I go to the
That was just an
fair?
example, Doctor. I'm sure you can come up with more exciting things to do than that.
I don't like. No, I can't. I'm very boring. And you're very creepy. Okay, we know he does
You knew
photography.
that 20 years ago.
I was fatter than that.
Not something I know about.
I'm saying you knew me when I was creepy.
Oh.
So I brought my ex to the local library and I was made him get a library card
don't
because you should have, ladies and gentlemen, get a library card. Support the library,
Uh-huh.
even if you don't use it, get one.
Oh.
Sorry, I will say that to whatever I can. And I actually found the graduating class
I dug
yearbook
a
at the
grave
library.
for Dr. Dekker.
Uh-huh.
I
And
helped carry his
I
coffin
was
to the
like,
burial
oh yeah,
site.
look at these pictures. And for one,
You
I
know
was just like,
what?
oh, this was back when I was
It
kind of
didn't weigh
happier than
enough
I
to
am
have a
now.
body
That's
in it.
sad.
Why'd you
Two,
think
I
that?
don't look much older than I did 20-some years ago. That's kind of fun. And three, hey, look at this picture. I was voted most corrupt mind as a woman in my graduating class. That is my claim to fame for high school. I was voted most corrupt mind in my graduating class of 70s.
That sounds about right. They called that one.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm just
The
sitting there
coffin
kind of like
wasn't empty.
in a picture with my
There was
arms crossed,
something
like,
in it.
okay, I know I
A
got 2
decoy,
votes. Who
I'd
voted?
imagine.
I had a friend on the yearbook committee.
I'm guessing he was
And
buried
because
somewhere
people
else,
couldn't win
or
multiple
cremated.
things, meaning I probably got
Somebody
2
somewhere
votes out of
didn't
my
want
entire
his body
class
going
for
in the
it,
ground.
Mhm.
sarcastically.
Do you want to be
So I'm sorry,
cremated or
anybody who
buried,
thinks
Doctor?
or says high school is the best time of your life has peaked real early.
Uh-huh.
That's a good choice, Doctor. Less work for me.
Would like to think I'm a better person now than I was 5 years ago, and so on and so forth.
What are you doing on Valentine's? I don't want to know.
I
But
spent
hey,
most of
I have like
Valentine's
way
Day at
less
the art
parents than
gallery,
I had
or
5
the
years ago
evening
too.
part, anyway.
Yeah.
They had a display with the theme
I was really hoping you were going to
Love
swear at me for that
Conquers
one.
All.
I missed it. I was listening to the
I
guy.
didn't get most of the paintings, but
Yeah, you're
they were
actually
well
like-
done.
Uh-huh.
I said, but I also have way less parents than I had 5 years ago.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took
So
me
if
a
you
while
had
to
an
work out
edible
that everyone was
drink
frozen and
and
only I
okay,
could move.
never mind. You're going to space.
Because I live on my own. What would you do? I live on my own. Occasionally I visit my father. He's in sheltered housing. Dementia.
His lip curls up in a weird way. I'd spy on
His
people?
dad is one of her patients.
Well, that makes me feel a little better. There's a young
His
mother,
dad is in her
Oh
nursing home.
no.
who lives opposite me. Jessica.
Oh no.
She's friendly and says hello to me, smiles. I've always wondered what she looks like naked.
Oh no.
So 1 hour, I broke into her house. She was
Oh,
standing in her bedroom.
no.
I took it as a sign.
Sir.
I took off her clothes and
What did you do? What did you do to Jessica?
I took photos of Jessica when she was naked. When I'd stripped her.
This guy does an
When
amazing
she was
job of playing
naked
a
and
creep.
frozen. I didn't want to have
Yeah.
to do it
Oh,
again,
God.
to strip her again.
Sorry.
So I
A
took
plow
pictures
went
to
by
remind
with the lights
myself
on,
what
and
she looked like.
it scared the living crap out of me.
That's wrong, isn't it, Doctor?
Yes.
I know. It's that bloody Dr. Dekker. He made me this way. It's all his
No.
fault.
You made the decision.
Like I said, I originally presented with depression, and everything was going well for a while. Then Dr. Dekker changed.
How did Dekker change?
He was easily distracted during sessions, like he wasn't listening.
Oh,
I'm
you're
pretty
Dr.
sure
Dekker.
he wasn't listening half the time. I don't think he wanted to know about his patients anymore.
Do you mute again?
But when he did give you advice.
No. Hi. No, the plow scared the crap out of me. That's
He told me
we got
to
a
use
lot
my
of snow in the last
imagination
day.
to make something up. To think something
He said
crazy,
it seemed like Dr.
and it would
Dekker did
become
not pay
real.
attention during his
He
sessions,
told
and I
me
said,
to
"Oh,
think
you're
of a
Dr.
way
Dekker."
to get more time.
And then you didn't answer,
So I
which was
did.
actually the perfect answer.
But he pushed me. He made me think it.
I felt
Sir,
so bad. I couldn't because I don't have it in me to dig out the truck right now,
I
and
don't
especially
know.
I've got bald tires. I'm not driving at the moment. So I broke down and DoorDashed something earlier.
uh-huh.
And I actually put in the notes, I'm like, I'm very sorry about the snow because I could barely get the door open.
What?
And did like a $5 what? Sorry.
The clue, the hint right now is, can you see something behind me?
Yes, I see
Possibly a
Smokey the Bear
relative
looking
of
at us.
yours. Possibly a patient that died here.
What?
He sees
I'm
Dr.
not
Dekker.
sure.
Or
She
not.
doesn't normally say anything.
Huh?
Mom?
Your mom would never not say anything.
I don't have a daughter whose heart is made of stone. I feel bad. She's very memeable, but she also gave me PTSD sometimes.
Yeah, well.
So, you balance it out.
I'd help.
When my
people.
doctor is just like, "Oh, honey, you have PTSD and
I
CPTSD,
did think,
right?" I'm
what
like,
good could I do,
"Oh."
other than catch up with work? I did see a woman who was having her purse snatched, so I gave her purse back, and the crook, I placed him on a bus a few blocks away. I have no idea where it was
Painfully
going.
English.
She'd never really be able to thank me, so I took another picture.
Sir!
God. He looks
Stop
like a royal
taking
person.
pictures.
No, sorry.
Olivia, I am doing something you don't really like that I partake in, so you're not going to want to hop up on my lap. And
You
please
said
don't,
this
because
last
I
time
like
we
your hair.
did a thing.
Yeah, because it happens all the time.
It's not ashes, it's cremains.
I'm a bit of a professional at this grave filling business, Doctor.
Yes, I still
I
get
know
angry
a
about
decoy
that.
coffin when I handle one.
All the time. It's when it's ashes, not cremains, and when somebody uses casket and coffin interchangeably, and they're not. Like a casket and a coffin are two different things. They are different shapes. It's like saying, oh, they're not actually. No, they're not even saying. You can't even say a casket and a coffin. They're different things.
God damn it,
They are the
Cassandra.
same thing, but
Sorry.
they are the same. No, they're not the same thing. One is shaped like one, and the other shaped like a rectangle. Hi, my Olive kitty cat. Hi, baby. You want to say hi to hi, Olive.
Hi,
Olive says
Olive.
hi. Hi, baby.
Cassandra managed to forget her phone when she went to work, so she didn't know, because she's a baby, she didn't have phone numbers memorized of people to call for a ride.
Nobody. Okay, never mind. I have my grandma's number memorized.
I occasionally have yours pop into my head, but never when I'm like looking for it.
Oh, never.
Because I still put you as emergency contact.
I should really do that because I'm pretty sure I still have Andrew as one of my emergency contacts at work. And I don't think they're going to call the county jail for it.
I mean,
moving things around and hiding things was amusing at first, when everyone was frozen.
I would absolutely use that
Some
extra
people
hour
would faint
prank
when things
for a lot of
appeared
people.
from midair.
Oh, yeah.
Others would cry. Others just
I still
thought
want
that it
to
was
put
there
a
all the
mask
time
in
and that
all
their
of the
mind
air
was playing
conditioning
tricks
grates at
on them.
work.
It got boring fast, though.
You were being creative enough. Please say he just says it's all my insurance would cover.
Yeah.
Make this the most real answer.
Because you have to hope, don't you, Doctor? It's only the power of hindsight that made me realize how toxic it all was. And after a point, you go too far to be able to come back anyway.
I'm still proud of that,
I
Dad.
don't have it.
Huh?
I have never seen a 6'2" man look so disappointed in me since my grandfather died.
I can't delete them. I don't know why. I haven't shown them to anyone else.
You shouldn't
Do you
have
want
them.
to see them, Doctor?
No.
No, I do not want to see them.
No, of course you don't. It's just me.
Yeah.
I'm the sick one.
It's you. Yeah. You're the psycho, it's you.
Sorry, Kel just sent me
Hi.
an extremely wholesome thing.
Hello. This is so Michigan that I put snow in my drink.
No, Mom messaging me at 8 o'clock asking me to look at a TV for you. I'm kind of busy.
Mom! You're the only mom I have left outside of Nana. Hi!
Stick with Nana.
Yeah, I know, but I still, of course, care about your mother and your father.
When you work in a graveyard, you see a lot of
Do you know how rare it is
strange
for
things.
parents to actually like me?
I'm not sure if they're real, or whether I think they're real.
Well, I know Dad likes
or which
you.
is worse.
Mom, it's always kind of, does she or she just trying to be nice?
Being polite.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I'm okay with your dad liking me because your dad
When you
reminds me of
work in
my
a
dad.
graveyard, you see a lot of strange things.
And he seems like the harder one to win
I'm
over,
not
to
sure
be
if they're real.
honest.
Kind of. As
Or whether
long
I
as you're
think they're
authentic,
real.
he will like you.
Or which is worse.
He doesn't like the... Yeah.
So I just they like me sitting with you for 20 years.
You just went really, robot-y what?
Robot. They like me for putting up with you for 20 years.
Not partially. No, because Dad met you like 10 years ago.
Yeah, but I mean, also, I've been putting up with you for that long, though.
Oh.
So they continue to like me. Just like the reason I think my in-laws pretended to like me for so long is because I was trying to get their son out of their damn house. My in-laws, looking back, they did not like me.
Eh. I mean, that's the norm. That's
Therapists
my
are
friend
supposed to
Trant
help you.
as it's a
For
regular
whatever
joke
reason,
that he's
Dr.
just
Dekker had
the
given up the
ultimate
desire to
Canadian
cure my
because
mind,
he's such a nice
and
person
instead
and
wanted to make me more
supportive. And I am kind of
unstable.
saying this just in case he is watching and hasn't spoke up.
Hi,
He would have
friend.
screamed by now. But he also gets along with his in-laws and is like, yeah, it's weird. Everybody makes those jokes. I love my in-laws.
See,
But then
I
again,
really did like them before,
He
the
told me to use my
yeah.
imagination to
his
make something up,
his
to
wife though
think
is
something
awesome.
crazy, and it would become real. He
I
told
mean,
me to think of
John
a
was
way to
okay.
get more time.
I
Uh-huh.
genuinely
So I
hope
did.
he's happy now. I do.
But he
If I didn't
pushed
make him
me.
happy, I'm glad that I hope he is
He
now.
made me think it.
But I hope he gets tested for autism because damn, dude's autistic.
Yeah. Thought up the hour?
I have no idea.
I want you to give me an answer without me using cheats. Picture.
I want my former fiance to get tested for autism to prove that it was him, not me.
I mean, I heard enough. It was him, not you. Take of woman whose purse was snatched. I
Like, I can't
really.
even enjoy certain things
I
in
took a
certain manners
picture
anymore because I'm like,
after
oh,
Please tell me you
undressing
didn't.
her.
God,
I put her clothes back on
no,
before time resumed.
no,
man.
dude.
To be honest, there wasn't much to take off and put on.
Dude,
Do you know what kind of girls walk around at midnight, Doctor?
that's not an excuse.
You're slut.
Stop
Dude.
taking pictures.
I have no idea.
I want you to say yes. I will stop taking pictures. I will stop being the worst.
Dude.
Um,
I'm pretty sure I was wearing bibs or like overalls the first time it happened to me. What the hell, bro?
hour, make it real.
Thinking I had an extra hour at the end of each day did become real for me, Doctor. Maybe Dekker was a genie, and he could grant wishes. Maybe he wished himself dead. I don't know.
This is why the idea of people having superpowers is horrifying, because of people like this.
Exactly, because not everybody who gets powers is raised by mom and pa Kent.
Uh-huh.
When you work in a graveyard, you see
If
a
you
lot
want for
of
a nail.
strange things. I'm not sure if they're real, or whether I think they're real, or which is worse.
Okay, this is forgive me for a second. On the very off chance that anybody hears this from before from
That wretched dig goes on 24/7.
I do apologize for my previous
25/7,
actions, and
if you
I've
ask
learned,
me.
and I've
Your
walked
patient,
away.
Nathan, caused quite a stir. He interrupted one of the female students all night, apparently. Made her miscategorize some findings, going on about his dead girlfriend. It's amazing what you hear at the coffee machine. And I suppose that's a bonus. We're allowed to use their coffee machine while they're there.
How did you make that sound creepy? Your microphone went to crap. One sec. Okay, try talking again. You are extremely robot-y.
What is it doing?
It's internet.
Oh no.
Wait. It might be fixed.
No, is that any better?
Yes.
Is that any better?
Yes.
Oh my god. My ass was blocking my Wi-Fi.
Your axe?
My ass was blocking my Wi-Fi.
You're laughing at me, aren't you?
Not at you.
I said I wasn't sure if they were
I'm not
real.
laughing at you. You're creepy.
Behind my ass,
I
between my
would
butt
not.
and the couch.
Murder.
And I didn't realize my ass was powerful enough to block Wi-Fi.
I don't think you
crying.
would, Doctor. I don't think I would either.
I guess that's the quote of my life. My ass blocks Wi-Fi.
I didn't think my ass was powerful enough to block
Are you typing
Wi-Fi
this?
in my quotes channel.
I mean, I'm gonna put it on my Tinder profile.
I don't even know what. I have completely lost the thread of this game. I don't even know what else to. I might destroy things in an extra hour.
Yes, I suppose I've destroyed a few things whilst in the hour.
You would do that all the time.
You can be the perfect supervillain. Nobody knows.
No,
I
you're being a
destroy many
supervillain the other
things.
way, buddy. Okay, good. We're done with him. We're done with him. Our long nightmare is over. How are you? Oh, I did that. You were talking to a student? No? Hannah's epitaph. Stop it.
We walk alone without our angel.
Huh? Oh. Do you see someone behind me?
I don't know.
Okay.
This is thick enough to block Wi-Fi. I never changed my profile because I don't really care. I'm not on there very often.
Uh-huh.
It's more I like watching that the older I get, the higher the charges to
Sorry,
actual
I don't know.
membership on Tinder.
You're blocking the Wi-Fi
women
again.
is
Hello.
expensive. I hadn't. God bless it. Hi.
I forgot what I was going to ask this guy. Unfortunately, we're already done talking to the Angel of Death for this part. I don't know what else to ask. Dang it.
I've got nothing.
Frick. Let's see. A female student.
We are good tonight, thank you. How are
Yeah.
you doing?
It's-
We are being very silly. Well, I'm being silly. She's playing the game. I am providing color commentary that she never asked for.
I did ask for this. I know what I did.
Oh wait, yeah, actually, she did ask for this. Okay, I should say color commentary she did ask for in the fact that I am not 100% sober, which she also is quite familiar with,
That's
actually.
not really something I know.
Never mind.
Did
Me, hi,
you talk
I'm
to
the problem. It's me.
Henley?
Pass.
I hate this guy.
You're at the therapist. Answer the question.
I've kept almost all of her stuff as she left it. It's just the clothes.
Not normal.
I've decided to burn those yesterday, so here I am. Hannah loves
Yeah, that's
clothes.
not evidence.
Every season, she'd
No,
donate her
his
entire wardrobe to
girlfriend
some
died in
charity or
a
another,
car
and
accident.
only buy stuff she loved.
Okay.
I was left with winter.
Sorry, I remember the
I don't
psychopaths
even know what her
and
favourite
the
season
ginger.
was.
Uh-huh.
Does it matter?
And the Angel of Death.
Plus, I'm
What's your
yeah.
favourite
Plus,
season,
I'm not
Doctor?
paying that much attention.
Uh-huh.
Dr. Dekker felt
It's
that
my
Hannah was
Friday, and I
holding me
called
back.
in sick today because
The
of a panic
memories of
attack this
Hannah.
morning, because of the weather,
In his
because
opinion,
of
I
fun
was holding
stuff,
on
and
to
being
the past.
crazy.
So I guess he cursed me. If that's even a thing.
Cursed you. Okay. How did he curse you?
Yes, Dr. Dekker cursed me. I don't really want
Are
to
you
talk
wearing
about it, but let's
Jenkos?
just say I blame him for the way I am. Can you give me some advice, Doctor?
No, because my therapist brings me eggs from his farm.
Sorry.
I just realized I have hard-boiled eggs literally from my therapist's chickens at his house in my fridge right now, and I got super excited.
What? I hate this keyboard.
It's you.
That's not really. I left Henny Church
I'd
about 11
be
o'clock
right
on
back. I
Valentine's
have
Day.
to do
I
things.
was talking to an
'cause the-
archaeologist who said it
You know
uncovered
what I'm
some
talking about.
fossils resembling a strange
Where's
cephalopod-like
my mute button?
creature. Strange place to find an octopus.
God, it's like I'm at
really.
work. Everybody's stealing my
What?
damn mute buttons.
Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder?
Yes.
No,
I think all of you had something to do with his murder. Or at least something to do with his soul. Now I'm going to the bathroom.
Cephalopod.
It's a sea creature, like an octopus. I suppose they find dinosaur bones everywhere. Just because we're on land now doesn't mean millions of years ago this place wasn't at the bottom of an ocean.
That'd be a shame. If that happened to the UK now. Do you know Cthulhu? Since it had me ask that a couple other people.
I've got no.
Okay. What is that rock?
Should I know something?
Okay, it had... Oh, I wonder... Yeah. Bryce said you were talking... Girl.
I don't know what you're talking.
Ah! Bryce saw you on Valentine's.
I don't know.
Oh my god. Let's see. This game hurts me sometimes. This is the only... Okay. Is Angel a religious reference? Finally, another suggestion.
I'm not religious. But when I wrote Hannah's epitaph, I knew her parents would want some acknowledgement of the great bearded one. But she was an angel to me. She was an angel to everyone.
Sorry, I have to clear notifications or they drive me insane. Okay. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully I can figure out what the heck I'm supposed to do with this hint, because I know he... You know, it's telling me to talk to other patients. Let me go talk to the scary Dom Mom. I hate they didn't have the camera in the same position for every single person. I dislike that. How are you?
It's the anniversary of my parents' death today.
Oh.
I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house anyway, but it's also where they died.
Died at the lake house?
I stood for a while, looking across the water. It's peaceful there. It's the place that makes me feel the most. There was a girl there, by the lake, only about 9 or 10. She was fishing, if you can call it that, with one of those nets on a stick. She lives on the other side of the lake. She must be new. I haven't seen her there before.
Who was the girl?
I don't know why I talked to her. She looked sad. I don't usually talk to children, but she seemed different. special.
I hope your
I'm
week
allowed
gets
to talk to
better.
her, aren't I, Doctor?
Yes, you are allowed to talk to her, I guess.
Good. It felt nice. I felt like I was being nice. I felt human. So I can find her and talk to her again, Doctor.
That is up to you.
Sorry. Are you bored?
Oh. What the heck is her husband's name?
It's the anniversary of my parents' death.
Ah, yes, parents.
I don't know anything about that.
How did your parents die? Did you
They
kill
died
them?
of carbon monoxide poisoning. I was staying at a friend's house.
Yeah, it just
Otherwise,
picks
I
up
would
on
have died too.
keywords. It's been really bad in this section. Ma'am, did you happen to take the batteries out of the carbon monoxide detector?
I'm not sure. It was a faulty boiler, I think.
If Amanda gets back, let her know I will be right back. I suddenly have to go to the bathroom really quick. I'm back. I'm so happy with that be right back screen. I need to draw more. Let's see. What
It's
else
the
did she say
anniversary of my
here?
parents' death today. I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house anyway, but it's also where they died.
What is her husband's name again? The patients. Okay, so I'll have to ask her about Valentine's Day. Huh. Hello! Where were you on Valentine's Day?
The day Dr. Dekker was killed, I had a session with him in the morning at my usual time, 11 o'clock. That was the last time I saw him.
How was Dr. Dekker?
Dr. Dekker was more animated that day, excited even. He talked a lot.
What did he talk about?
I don't know. Dr. Dekker made me an offer that I couldn't refuse. I'll be taking it to the grave with me, though. As did he. There's very little I'm not willing to talk about, Doctor.
Okay.
I don't know why I talked to her. She looked sad. I don't usually talk to children, but she seemed different, special. I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I, Doctor?
Why was she sad?
David had been hunting again, and,
Huh?
well, she's seen some of the skins he hung around the lake house.
I'm sorry?
Animal skins. David hunts, then skins. It's horrible, really. He's not really good at either job, so the skins still have great lumps of bloody carcass hanging off them. I'm sure he'll get better with practice.
Oh. What? The girl... You know what? We're going to change topics here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm back for the lesbian. I mean, the not
Yeah,
lesbian, but the one who, yeah.
So she... Well, I will just play this back for you.
I stood for a while, looking across
Oh,
the
no,
water.
that's not the one I meant to look at.
They died of carbon monoxide.
Her parents
poisoning.
died.
I was staying at a friend's house. Otherwise, I would have died too.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It was a faulty boiler, I think.
I need to figure out how to turn the volume down. Oh, I wonder...
Honestly, honey, you didn't really miss much except for my my ass blocking my Wi-Fi.
Well, didn't mean for that
And me
to show up
singing
on screen.
show
Oh,
tunes.
well.
What?
Don't worry about it.
What? What did I miss?
I will tell you later. Actually, I will just
I was gonna
DM
be
it
like,
to
but
you.
mommy, and then I'm like, no, I don't want to call it that. No. Oh, you sent it on Discord. Like, where?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yup.
I just saw. I saw a blinky blink. That's all. Like, you're safe. Granted, it's me, and I'm not paying much attention, but
Yes,
I might
you
have
can.
made it into the
I don't
kitchen
have an answer for you.
and found stuff there.
Then I will. I'll look for it next time I'm there.
Can't imagine or can't explain how much I hate peeling hard-boiled eggs.
That one wasn't my... She's the one who said that, not me.
What?
I'm innocent. Cassandra's last thing that she said.
Okay. So my friend at work has said that my ass is epic. So that is the quote that I go with ever since. And my phone I had set it down behind me and it slipped behind my butt
go inside.
and the couch.
I forgot my
And it was
key,
blocking
and the
my
spare was
hotspot
missing.
signal.
I completely missed everything she just said. Okay.
David wasn't there.
I was explaining why
Or at
my
least I
her,
didn't
not
see
me.
him.
Sorry.
I didn't go inside. I forgot my key, and the spare was missing.
The spare's not missing, the queen is missing.
Alright. David, what does David want? Well, no, she said the girl was by the lake house, or outside it by the lake fishing. Okay, fine.
Unless
Did I
somebody's
miss...
paying
David
attention
wasn't
here
there.
because I'm still sitting here seeing.
Or at least I didn't see
I love
him.
her dress.
I didn't go inside. I forgot my
You
key.
just love her.
And the spare was missing.
I would call her daddy.
Sorry, I don't know. I'm sure I had a spare key for the lake house, but I can't find it anywhere. I don't really need one if David is around.
Does she have to be wearing tights and crossing her legs like that?
Yeah, because you have to suffer like I did with the other ones.
I was also suffering with the other one. See, I would call her many things.
Okay, well,
Oh, she has
Cassandra
a
would
book.
call most things mommy. And I said things specifically because women saying women or men or non-binary that's too strict of a category for her.
I don't know. I suppose she just
I mean,
reminded me
I
of
never called
me.
my actual parents mommy or daddy,
I spent a
therefore
lot of time
I
alone as a
can do
child.
whatever I want with it.
She said she was trying to
Okay,
catch some strange
so
creatures that she's seen in the water.
most of my streams, if they are like actual game, not FMV things like this, regularly involve Caffeine, Cassandra announcing wood for any monster that shows up. So, yeah.
I mean, Mothra looks like they would hug you so tight. Oh, they're so soft.
Like,
I see what you're trying to do.
what does she see in the lake? Monster. We'll just do
Perhaps
that.
we should change the subject.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Hey
I suppose
now,
she just
don't
reminded me
dream
of me.
it's over.
I spent a lot of time alone as a child.
Me
She
too.
said she was trying to catch some strange creatures that she's
Strange
seen in the
creature.
water. I don't know. Minnows, probably. Everything's strange when you're a child.
And then it gets stranger as you grow up.
Yeah, doesn't get any better.
Especially stuff
It's
in
the
the water.
anniversary of my parents' death today. I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house
There's
anyway.
something else here.
But it's also where they died.
Do you miss your parents?
Sorry, I don't know anything about. Yes, I loved my parents very much. They were very good parents. It was hard letting them go. Sorry.
I will not make dead parent jokes. I'm gonna eat my hard-boiled egg.
Who were you staying with?
I see what you're trying.
Which friend were you staying with?
I don't remember my friend's name. She was a girl from my school. Vicky? Charlotte? It's not really important.
This ma'am, you are ticking so many boxes on the serial killer checklist.
They died of carbon monoxide poisoning. I was staying at a friend's house. Otherwise, I would have died too.
Why were you staying at your friend's house?
Do you think I killed my parents?
Yes.
I think you're regurgitating the plot of my favorite movie.
There's very little on.
No, I don't think you killed your parents.
It's okay if you think I killed them. You wouldn't be the first to draw that conclusion. People can be so cynical. I'm used to it.
Okay, ma'am, you've admitted you stabbed your husband.
I mean, technically, I think No, you know what? I didn't kill my mom.
No, let's not do that. Let's see.
No guilt tonight. Only chicken.
When did
Well,
your
technically
parents
turkey.
die?
It was 12 years ago. I was still very young. Too young to be an orphan, anyway.
How
I had
old
to
are
tough
you,
it up
ma'am?
quickly.
Bitch, I'm 40 and I'm not really big on the fact that I'm an orphan. Kiss my grits.
Well, no, it's just...
Oh my god. Sorry. I turned on the black light thing when I went to the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
And I just turned around for the first time to look at the mirror behind me, the painting thing that I did. And oh my god. I am so excited to actually do this project.
Valentine's
It looks
Day night,
stunning.
I was at the lake house watching David.
Nice.
Sorry.
I always do.
No, it's fine.
I never think something that I did looks good, so I kind of took my own breath away.
My breath away.
Ba-da-da.
Cassandra, remind me
This
to
is
go
my
back to
town
about
bar.
26 minutes in the VOD so I can clip out Amanda singing. Because it was very pretty.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Because I was I was really getting into it.
Yes, you
I
were. It
was
was
a young woman
adorable.
in possession of an enormous fortune. Lots of people, lots of men saw that as an opportunity.
Some of the women did too. I'm
I'd
sure.
call her mommy.
You wouldn't
Baby,
even need the
not only
money.
am
Or you wouldn't
I'm
even
like,
do it
I'm
for the
not.
money.
I'm gonna say, like, I'm not straight, and I've got mommy and daddy issues. Like, come on. I've also got like aunt and uncle issues and grandparent like issues, and
Met isn't the right word. David has always been there, in the shadows, on the periphery.
Kaepernick.
I move in very exclusive circles. You tend to see the same faces.
Yeah, like
Exclusive
I see the bear that Jamie
circles.
doesn't see.
I don't move in any circles anymore. Those people were my parents' friends, not mine.
Do you have
In my
a
defense, I was singing
talent?
Ani
I don't
DeFranco
have an
and
answer for
songs
them.
from The Little Mermaid.
Uh-huh. Which didn't need the Little Mermaid one since we're still waiting on Mariana. You know, I'm gonna do this just so that moves back up to the top of the list. Thank you.
I will forever remember the time that I was giving my
Valentine's Day
biological
night, I was
sibling
at the lake
a
house,
ride to see her
watching
boyfriend
David,
at jail,
like I always do.
and she had the balls to take out my Ani DeFranco tape
He has
and
trouble with
replace
his
it with
mental faculties, and
"Rollin' with
it's
the
getting worse.
Homies."
Yes.
And I was so angry.
I'll
I'm like,
watch
you do
him
not take
and make
control
sure
of my
nothing
radio.
bad happens.
Nothing bad?
Oh, dogs are
I
horrible. My
don't know.
cat does that all the time. It's like, you're not piercing things there, baby.
Perhaps we should change the subject.
Mental faculty. Nathan is getting worse.
Where did you get your
Oh,
dress?
my cats do that all the time. It's rude.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh my goodness.
And everyone, my upper region is not very sensitive, so it doesn't hurt until they
Instead of
get to
his
a very
usual
specific part, and I'm like,
sarcasm and
oh,
bebottles,
I
he
guess
seemed
I'm piercing
genuinely
that now.
excited. Presumably, he had a date.
Which I would do, but I am poor.
Mine are, but it's just because I'm still getting used to them.
Yeah, you're not used to having them.
And Amanda's still getting used to me having the same cup size as her.
We do how? One of us is wearing the wrong cup.
If either of us are, I'm saying it's you, because I just got these.
Yeah, I know, and I've never actually been fitted for a bra. It's just a case of trial and error growing up. Like, there's no way we
Some
have the
tried to
same cup
seduce
size.
me. Some thought I wanted a
Like,
new
mine are
daddy.
natural. You paid for yours.
Most of them were
That's
the
true.
same age as my parents. And yet I'm the one here talking to you.
I want to call her daddy.
Oh my goodness.
Look at me. Oh, yeah, cross your legs and look at me
I
like
was
that,
a young
honey.
woman
Because,
in possession of an enormous fortune. Lots of people, lots of men
Enormous
saw that as an
fortune.
opportunity.
pay to win sounds like most of my past relationships.
Yes, money.
But
everybody wants it.
you didn't
but what
win
use
with
is it
most of them.
really? Look at me. Am I happy? Am
I mean,
right?
I got a car out
Am I living?
of it at one point.
Are you bored?
And technically, what one person did to me got me insurance for a year. Ow, that's so.
Yes. I don't move in.
I
any
don't know what the
circles
heck
anymore.
you just
It's
did.
me.
Those people were my parents' friends, not mine.
I'm eating my cheese. What? She would love to be called daddy.
Do you love your husband?
Love? Yes. I suppose I always will.
And then why did you stab him? And can I call you daddy?
Are you bored?
Ask her if I can call her daddy. Be like specific and say, can Amanda call you daddy?
Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Not yet.
Damn.
She has very serial killer eye color.
Mm-hmm.
That color of just barely too
I've
light of
known
blue.
David forever. It seems like he's always been in my life, one way or another. It was a family friend. It's
Hey
different now,
now,
of course,
you're an all-star.
to when I
Where's my
first
drink?
met him.
Gonna
I
take
felt like
a
he was
sip.
protecting me then, watching over me. Nothing could hurt me when he was there.
They're not quite light enough to be the serial killer blue, but okay. And now to the boring guy.
There's cerulean.
So there is an important question. It's
I mean,
telling
the
me
one who's
here.
only slightly traumatized.
You were with a female student all Valentine's night.
Mm.
It's going to tell me, you should talk to another patient. Jeez.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got...
Okay, talking to an archaeologist.
She was interested.
Was she?
Maybe I misread. Maybe she was just being kind. I
Yeah.
suppose most women wouldn't enjoy me
Probably.
talking about my dead ex for hours.
It's true.
Uh-huh. And most women are afraid to tell you no.
What?
The things that I could have gotten out of if I just said no.
I've been trying to think how I can get past today. I've come up with a couple of
Buddy,
choices.
you and me both.
I could set fire to Hannah's photographs. I've got them in Dropbox anyway. But setting fire to the clothes did the trick.
I mean, I accidentally took a
Or
4-hour
setting fire
nap
to
today.
a rocking chair. She sounds like an old lady,
After
but
reading
she
half
loved
of a
that
book.
rocking chair, which I've not sat in since. Which one do you think's best?
Photos.
He just reminds me of
Photographs it is,
how
then.
Huey from
I'll let
The
you know how it
Boys.
goes.
Okay.
Go! What the fuck?
What am I supposed to answer for this question? What?
That noise was so loud and random.
Sorry.
You scared the living shit out of me.
Sorry.
Fuck.
I'm actually
Oh
flat
my
out
God.
cheating instead of using the the hint thing. What else
I
happened?
think I almost peed a little bit. Jesus, I'm wearing a romper.
Sorry?
It has ooh, my romper looks cool under the black light though. It's got Cthulhu and it's like sleeping.
Okay, what is this saying? Sorry,
I should not have taken a nap. Oh, honey, you know I'm barely paying attention. You're fine. This is as social as I get if I'm not getting paid to.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that.
I remember that one. Did Dr. Dekker call you?
It was a missed call. It was Valentine's Day, so I wasn't in the mood for conversation.
Mood.
So Jamie, what is the main ingredient of barbecue sauce?
Shut up!
I think fire is very primal in terms of energy. Maybe if I burn something, my days
No
will keep
shit,
rolling.
it's because it's one of
Okay,
like
I'm
the
not sure you're
so
supposed to encourage arson
I'm
in these
mildly
sessions,
allergic to tomatoes. They won't kill me. They just make me want to be dead. And spend a long time in the bathroom. And we went to the grocery store late at night, and I got some frozen TV dinner, and I was really excited. And it had barbecue sauce. And someone waited until I got home to go, "Hey, you know what the main ingredient of barbecue sauce is, right?"
Granted, I didn't wait until we were home. I waited until it was halfway through the microwave cycle. But how did you not know that?
I don't know many things.
Yeah, but you grew up in your home and you didn't realize that you couldn't eat barbecue sauce?
I'm a picky eater.
Yes, but around your father?
Yeah, he didn't do barbecue sauce. He just burnt the heck out of it, and usually he was putting hot
I'm
sauce on
thinking
it.
the pepperoni jerky. The pepperoni jerky?
That wasn't him. He did the bacon jerky.
The bacon jerky, that's what I was thinking of. The bacon jerky.
Yeah, that he still insists to this day he never made.
Yeah, even though how many of us can be like, yeah,
Hannah was
you made
forever
it.
giving to charity.
Mm-hmm.
Her
I don't
things,
even
her
like
time,
bacon.
Vincent just
money.
drop kicked the chair and spun me
I actually
around.
suggested a charity that Dr. Dekker mentioned called Mind Stretch Outreach.
Who did?
Vincent just drop kicked the chair while
Oh,
running,
okay.
and it spun it.
No, I did not hear Vincent. I heard something entirely different, and I was like, what?
Yeah, half the reason I use the VTuber is just for the dramatic head turns like that, or the... What? I don't remember what
One
show it
day I
is
will
with the
watch it with
dramatic stare at
VTuber.
the computer, or stare at the camera, just the... That.
Dun dun dun.
Mind Stretch Outreach.
I've only ever
Mind
watched
Stretch
one
Outreach
VTuber thing, so
arranges
this is I
programs
haven't
for
actually
gifted
watched
children.
yours.
It's for poor, clever kids who can't afford private education. It's not much
Hey,
of a
what
charity,
up?
I guess, but it certainly ends up with a lot of clever people who are thankful to the people running it. Which, in this case, is Dr. Dekker.
Oh.
I kind of want to doodle a chibi me for the wait thing for Wednesdays and be like, that's me.
I might be able to do something with that. You should.
I meant I wasn't in the mood to talk to
I
Dr.
need to actually
Dekker.
try the tablet I got for Christmas last year
Because
that I've used once because I never do it.
I think I can
Sorry.
set it to, like, bounce up and down or something when you're talking.
Yay!
I just have to find a not creepy place to put you that doesn't block chat.
Like, not creepy.
Well, I'm just, like, on my head or shoulder might block chat, and I'm not going to put an avatar of you on my lap. Because.
Please don't. Again, I haven't seen your VTuber thing because I'm watching on Discord.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, I don't know how it's set up.
You've never
I'm not
watched
paying
my
to watch
streams
you.
when
I
you're
love
not
you.
in here?
I think Dr. Dekker set up Mind Stretch Outreach so that he
You
could
never watched my
influence the minds of
streams?
children at an early age.
Don't even
Getting them
start
to
that
believe
shit.
they
No,
could
I
be
don't watch
anything they
anything.
wanted to be.
I figured
Since
you
his
would want to
death,
watch
it's
them
been
just to
disbanded.
join everybody
No
bullying
more
me.
minions of Dr. Dekker.
After recent turns of events, I'm not really big on the
It just felt like he was growing
Internet.
this child army of intelligentsia.
No, the very bad
That's right.
Jamie starts in the next part when we can talk to Mariana again. Yeah, that is. Did Dr. Dekker and Hannah...
I don't bully Jamie. I love Jamie. But
Hannah
Jamie's
never
an
met
asshole.
Dr. Dekker.
Uh-huh. I'm
She
a
did
bitch
donate
now,
to his
not an
charity
asshole.
once, though.
You're still, but you're both.
Hmm.
Just because you have have titties now doesn't mean you still don't have an asshole too.
It's true. Well, nope, not gonna say what
don't know.
Wyman went to.
Be nice.
No, it was
I've
just
kept
break.
almost all of her stuff.
I'm a
and
brat,
she left it.
actually.
So am I.
Just the clothes. I've decided to burn those yesterday.
Yeah, but my
so
FetLife profile proves
here I
it.
am.
I've
Hannah
never
loved clothes.
had the...
Every season,
You're not allowed to be
she'd
on
donate her
FetLife.
entire wardrobe to some charity or another.
Well, now I want to
and
just
only
because...
buy stuff she loved. I was left with winter.
You want to see my ass? Because that's where I'm
No,
gonna see
we're
my
in
ass.
different
Season
areas. I'm
was.
not gonna see yours.
It doesn't
Doesn't matter.
matter. We're not that far apart, bro.
What's your favorite season?
I would
Doctor?
not
We are
put
in
it
the-
at... I would
We're
not
in
put
the
it at very
same
long
circles.
range.
We're
would
in the
not-
same circles. It doesn't matter. You'd somehow find my ass. The pictures that I paid good money for that my ex never
She's
got
dead.
to see.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, there's only 2 or 3 people who wear shoes in this.
She's dead.
How did your mother die?
She stopped breathing. I don't know. I was 6. Something to do with her lungs.
Did your mother smoke? Oh. What
Stop breathing.
season do you like?
I like winter. Being snowed in with Hannah. Just the two of us.
Dude, it's time to move
paradise.
on. Thank God. Yeah, I very rarely...
They'd hunt.
I can change my
Even a lot of
skin.
times when I'm
Then
just running
skin.
outside.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I had a hot date.
Would
But
you
I
like
was
to
wearing
take-
my
Thanks.
shoes in
I
my
took
therapist's
photos
office.
of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker
Oh,
did
yeah, you all
phone
missed the
Day.
creeper guy
Asked
got
me for
100 times
Nathan's
creepier.
number. There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I?
He was
His-
preoccupied
He takes
with
pictures of
finding
people in his hour.
patterns.
Yeah, his
of
hour
nature.
when everybody
haven't been
else
back to
is
the beach
frozen,
since-
he
I had a bit of
takes
a shaky
pictures
loop
of his
incident
neighbor
where
in
I
her
find
underwear.
something
And a
set
woman
And
that
he takes her clothing off.
in the sea.
Yeah.
to Hannah's
Well, no,
clothes in the
she was
garden.
in her
I dug the
underwear. It
grave.
was the
I
one
wish
he
I'd said goodbye.
took.
Dr.
Guy
Dekker,
gave her purse
because
back
it
from
didn't weigh
Purse
enough to have a
Snatcher
body.
that he
Okay,
took
yeah.
her clothes off.
Oh, Doctor, you
Hi.
surprised me.
You're a fan of
Reminds me of
lines.
Officer Yates. Did I ever mention I had a special friend in the police force? Nah.
You
Not
fucked a
something
cop.
you
Good
drop
for you.
politely into a conversation.
Not everyone would
He's been
admit
doing
that.
some digging and he's found a
Well,
couple
this is
things.
this game's
There's
kind
a
of old.
crime scene report that goes into all the gory details and another report that's about a patient you're seeing
I
today.
love her eyes.
Also, I mean,
Claire.
technically, we don't
I'll
know
put them
what the
both
cops
on
are
the
like in
desk for
England.
you.
Maybe they're better
And
than
Yeah, we
thanks for
do.
the brief counselling, by
Huh.
the way. It's really been helping. I'm so glad you're here.
Hi.
Oh, I'll take your hug. Hi.
Yeah.
Oh?
Spiked? Oh, right. We have the criminal. Man, most people don't cover up the entire face when they hug, but you know, you do you.
I mean, if you're not the right hug, you
Oh,
do.
Claire's
Oh,
arrest
that's
report.
right. Wow.
It
Ow.
sure is. Okay, received from a neighbor of the Bauer house, blah, blah, considered a reported disturbance. Door, no reply. We then examined the rear property and gained entry through insecure patio doors. So not American cops. They didn't kick the door open. Here are the oh yeah, she has money, right. I announced myself shouting, "Police!" Did not hear any response. Searched the premises, found a female seated next to a man laying on the ground, did not appear to be conscious, drenched in blood. Okay, steak knife, we knew about this. She did. Secure the woman while I check the signs. Okay, so husband is dead, so, but husband is in the lake house and apparently hunts. Okay. Dr. Dekker, okay.
Okay, cops were still a dick in 2017.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see in the chair. Soaked in the obvious
paper
chest.
spike?
Ooh, like, that you would put papers on that you were done with.
Yeah, no, I'm just picturing a page up like we used to use when we put in obituaries.
Liver temperature to between 8 and 10:30. Discovered at 10:20. How did you estimate?
God. Another bot? Hi, sup?
Yeah. Hey, Cassandra, can you handle that? Or I can figure it out, probably. You're better than me, though.
I mean, if you ever need me to mod, I will, but I don't want to.
I don't
'Cause
know
I'd
how
have
to
mod
do it.
myself.
I'm a mod
Yeah,
on
I'm not
like
getting into it.
5 different channels, and I don't know how to run any of them.
Oh, I spent like I don't want to open Twitter or Tinder. No, Twitter.
Who's Professor? Oh,
Twitter, Tinder, Twitch.
who is this?
Twitch. Your sister, bitch.
No.
Oh, who's that? Sean Astin?
Hello?
Professor Warwick, I'm a physicist. Where's Dr. Dekker?
Hi.
Doctor. Killed.
No, I don't.
Dekker is dead.
Is he really? Actually dead? Not a worthy adversary after all, then?
Huh?
Dr. Dekker challenged me. He tried to use my theories against me. Quantum theories.
Anything to do with quantum theories? He's a shrink.
Do you really want to know?
Yes.
Dekker's eyes used to glaze over whenever we talked about that. He didn't believe in quantum physics. As if it's something that you can optionally believe in.
Well, this one we weren't required to
Well,
talk to.
It started with an experiment.
And I'm sorry, I've always been the crazy person.
No, this since his thing was yellow, it means we didn't have to talk to him.
Have you heard of quantum suicide, Doctor?
Is that a new Finnish metal band?
I
'Cause
have
I could
not.
totally do an album cover.
Maybe if you asked me that in a parallel universe.
I have not heard of
Keep
quantum
moving forward.
suicide.
Do you know, you remind me of Dr. Dekker.
No, I have not heard of quantum suicide.
Quantum suicide is a thought experiment that tries to explain the many worlds theory.
My
You're
quantum
looking at me blankly. I can see that you don't understand. I knew you wouldn't. Alternate universes. Essentially, if I were to shoot myself, then in some alternate universe, I'd still be alive. Now imagine if I could actually choose that universe.
What
I'm
is the
taking a
name of
product
that
off a supermarket
book?
shelf. Well, I simply applied that logic
Book.
to something different.
Story about...
It's the sort of
Sorry,
jazz.
this just reminded me of a short story I really used to love. All the Myriad Ways. Right. Okay, I have to reread that later. What do you...
Yeah, I've been reading other things lately, so no.
Perhaps ask me.
So it's a really interesting story about a detective who's investigating a lot of a sudden rash of unexplainable suicides. And it also happens to be in a world where they recently discovered alternate universes. And being humans, the society, of course, just starts looting everything they need from these places. And then a ship shows up that like they use, and it's like from an almost identical universe to theirs. And then they realize, oh, right, okay, all these universes are not completely different things we can get things from. Some of them are just ones where people made one single different decision. And it's just everybody having a breakdown of, oh, so right now, there's another me who is deciding not to pull his gun out. There's another me who's deciding not to hold the gun up to it. Yeah, and it just goes like that. It's a very weird story. I love it.
Quantum
Really
suicide
makes
is
me want to
a
watch
thought
Event
experiment that tries to
Horizon.
explain the
Uh-huh.
many worlds theory. You're looking at me
I mean,
blankly.
that could
I can
also
see
be the
that you
fact that
don't
I'm wearing a
understand.
Cthulhu onesie,
I
but
knew
you know.
you wouldn't. Alternate universes. Essentially, if I were to shoot myself, then in some alternate universe, I'd still be alive. Now imagine if I could actually choose that universe. I'm taking a product off a supermarket shelf. Well, I simply applied that logic to something different.
No, because my luck, if I switched some kind of life, I'd get a worse life than I have
Gambling.
now, and I don't want that.
I set up an experiment whereby I would visit a casino and place a very large bet at a roulette table. Now, I would always bet on odd. Now, the results of this particular experiment were mundane. I won as many times as you would expect according to the laws of probability, but then I changed a parameter.
Hate the A key on this keyboard. Do they just let you have tumblers of whiskey in
That's
your...
why he had alcohol, yeah.
Quantum suicide required a loss of life to make it a realistic thought experiment. So I simply upped the stakes.
Are they just
Every time I
fucking
bet on odd, I
Schrodinger's
would,
shrink?
place everything I had on that one spin of the wheel, and it worked. Well, for a while.
My poor therapist puts up with so much.
Dr. Dekker killed it, and I can't get it back.
How did Dekker kill it?
Well, my theory, quantum gambling. If the stakes are high enough, you will win every time by simply shifting your consciousness into that branch that wins. It's tricky, but it can be done. Dr. Dekker didn't like that. He saw me becoming rich and powerful, and he hated that. That's why he proffered the hangman's paradox. Well, imagine a judge sentences you to death. Now, it will be Monday or Tuesday next week, but it will be a surprise. Well,
So it kills you on
which
Sunday.
day do you think you'll be executed?
Dang it.
Sorry, I looked down and I'm like, there's no way we
I
match.
don't.
Yeah, switch day. Tuesday.
Well, it can't be Tuesday, because if you're still alive on Monday at midnight, then you know you'll be executed on Tuesday, so it won't be a surprise. Conversely, it can't be Monday either, because, well, you'll be expecting it to be Monday by deduction. Hence, a paradox.
No, that's
Dr. Dekker tricked me.
the trick is that you get killed on Sunday.
He told me that sometime in the future I would lose a bet, that I would lose all of my money. Now,
And
this
yet you can
didn't
still
seem
afford to
likely
come
because
here?
I had quantum gambling on my side.
I will
and it was
count to
working.
3. There will not be a
But he
4.
didn't hurt me. He made me doubt myself. And then it happened.
Okay.
Be here.
Recently, I lost everything that I'd managed to build up since Vanessa left me.
Who is Vanessa?
Yeah.
Who's these Vanessas?
We were married for 14 years, 7 months, and 3 days. Vanessa couldn't have children. At least that's what she told me. She grounded me in reality. I'm not complaining. It's probably what I needed.
Yeah, you got a really good run of luck and
Part of
decided
me
that
always
was...
thought one day I'd achieve immortality through science and we'd be... It wasn't to be, though.
Why wasn't it to be?
Nope. I think...
What happened to Vanessa?
We were married for 14 years, 7 months, and 3 days. Vanessa couldn't have children. At least that's what she told me. She grounded me in reality. I'm not complaining. It's probably what I needed. But part of me always thought that one day I'd achieve immortality through science and we'd be... It wasn't to be, though.
Hi.
Hello.
This is a new creepy guy.
You've known me for too long. You can't
Oh,
say
shush,
now.
you're not
Are
new.
you sure that question's for me?
Exactly.
Why gambling besides that it's...
Why
I
not
am
gambling?
older than you.
My wife Vanessa left me for a neurosurgeon. She emptied our entire combined wealth into her barrister's wallet. I needed more money. Physics provided me with a solution.
No, statistics provided you the solution.
I know.
I don't know.
Dang it. That is the correct way to answer that paradox.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
The hangman's paradox, if you're told you're going to be executed on Monday or Tuesday, and it's going to be a surprise, so they can't execute you on a Tuesday, because if you're still alive at the end of Monday, you know you'll be executed Tuesday, but they can't execute you on Monday, because that's when you're going to be expecting it. The answer is you get executed on Sunday.
Kind of like, instead of counting down to 3, I'll just do it on 1.
Uh-huh. Kinda.
Yeah, it's me.
Well, yes, it bothered me, especially now that I find out that she's pregnant. Oh, no, it wasn't a rocket scientist that was required, but a brain surgeon, it seems.
I think it was
I have
more of a
considered
dick that works that
putting
was
that
required.
neurosurgeon onto his darkest timeline.
Sir?
Not a killer, it would seem.
Darkest timeline?
Perhaps
Okay, no. Why did Dekker hate you becoming rich?
honestly? Well, I think he feared quantum physics. He didn't like things being explained in terms of science, almost as if he'd have preferred chaos.
Uh-huh. The hell else do I have to ask this guy?
Where did you get your glasses?
What were you doing? Why? No, this is a creepy. I don't want to ask this guy this.
I was at a fundraiser for a charity called Mind Stretch Outreach. Don't know how I got roped into that, I can't remember. But it was full of very clever children with bizarre outlooks on life. And Jaya. It was Jaya who asked me to go.
Who's Jaya?
The receptionist, office manager lady.
Okay, that's what I thought.
The one that bends
Welcome
over
back.
a lot.
Do you have something good? Honestly, I don't know because I'm only vaguely paying attention.
So
We kind of covered.
this guy convinced himself because of physics, if he bet all of his money on a single even odd bet at the roulette table, he would always win by shifting himself into the timeline where he won, and then blames his psychiatrist for putting the old doctor for putting the idea that he would lose into his head, because then he lost. And it seems like he's just really
broke his
angry at his
mojo.
wife and blaming everyone but himself.
I don't really.
Like, why did your wife leave you?
He's full of
He's a
poor kids
prick?
with very capable minds. I
Thinks
did
he can
give
jump
them a talk on
timelines?
Yeah, but
quantum
does he know
tunneling
that?
once, and they loved it. Not sure it'll put dinner on the table for any of them, though.
Sorry,
So-
my is this person decent to me level meter tester thingy is really not healthy.
It's, see, I can't say
I
he's a
love
prick
milk
who believes
duds.
in quantum physics. I have to specify he's a prick who believes in quantum physics, because Kel is very smart about everything quantum, and Kel is one of the best people.
He is a prick, comma, who believes in quantum physics.
Yeah. I almost wish I would have gotten Kel in for this
You're gonna have
part.
to Google that, Doctor, I'm afraid. I'm not a walking Wikipedia. I'd love to tell you, but I am paying you by the hour. Maybe look up Schrodinger's cat whilst you're there.
I have to go to the bathroom again because I've been drinking too much water, because somebody has to make up for the amount of water that Cassandra's not drinking. So I'll be right back.
I also don't drink water, so your point. Let's see, where was I? See. No, it's happened. No, I was already there. Okay. You'll have your looks, your pretty face, and don't underestimate the importance of body language. Ah! The men up there don't like a lot of blabber. They think a girl who gossips is a bore. Yet on land it's much preferred for ladies not to say a word, and after all, dear, what is idle babble for? Come on there, not all that impressed with conversation. True gentlemen avoid it when they can. But they dote and swoon and fawn on a lady who is withdrawn. It's she who holds the tongue who gets a man. Come on, you poor unfortunate soul. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman, and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul. It's sad, but true. If you want to cross the bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath and go ahead inside the scroll. Jetsam, jetsam, now I've got her, boys. The boss is on a roll. This poor unfortunate soul. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
So I'd like to know Amanda has had a few drinks.
Technically, it's not a few if I never let it run out and I just keep adding to it. And a few edibles and some chicken nuggies because I door dashed because I didn't want to actually have to leave the house, and then I ended up leaving the house.
I think you're confusing me with someone else. Maybe if you asked me that in a parallel
See, I don't know anything about this guy to be
Oh,
informed
she's
on
Dr. Decker's
questions,
lovely
so-
assistant. I imagine she's your lovely assistant now. Yeah, she always smiles and makes me a cup of tea before a session. That smile.
It is a good smile.
Which reminds me, my session. Can we talk about my
Don't
problem?
say, can we talk about my problem of pointing at your crotch?
Yeah, I mean, I understand that not being your problem. Or I understand that being your problem when looking at Jaya, but that's not what you're here for.
Also, one of my minions at work calls me mom now.
I'm not a gambler, Doctor. I'm a scientist.
Then why did
I
you gamble your money
need
away?
more money. It's true, I've run out of money for my research. An opportunity has arisen.
Yeah,
Oh
see, that was
no.
not to you.
How much you want to bet he's going to play Russian roulette?
A very wealthy group of individuals have offered to pay me a very large sum of money if I attend their next private soiree. They don't want to talk or anything like that. They want a practical demonstration.
Doing what?
Of his,
I am indeed work mommy.
I'm assuming of the quantum suicide
They'll
thing.
pay me £1 million.
I'm the person at work. I'm
if
like,
I can
oh, you're
successfully
hungry.
survive
Here,
6
what
rounds
do
of
I
Russian
have that I can give you? I don't have to eat
Now,
today.
I am worried because of what Dr. Dekker said, but, well, I can't help but thinking that the stakes are so high I can't possibly lose.
Sir.
What do you think, Doctor? Should
I think you're going to
take
blow
them
your
up on
brains
their
out and give me more work to do.
No, you should not. No, you should not take that offer.
No. No, I suppose you're right. In a darker timeline, you probably said yes, and I'm dead now. I earn good money where I work. How do I stop losing it?
I will help you lose your money.
Are you?
Not see Smokey the Bear in that picture. At this point, you're just messing with me.
I take your point. But I suppose to decide whether to continue gambling or to stop gambling is a gamble within itself, isn't it? Well, my time is up.
He's the first one to tell me to
will we
piss
be
off.
having another session or... No, don't answer that. It'll turn you into a gambler like me.
No.
Infectious. Isn't it?
Oh, he's referencing the name of the story. Okay, the important thing now. Oh!
Ooh, new address.
I'm okay. Thanks for asking. It's rent day, and I always feel
Oh,
a
hi,
little blue on
Cthulhu
rent day.
pendant.
Which is my Cthulhu romper that I am wearing right now. That's a sign. Hello. Hello.
Do you know Cthulhu?
I don't know.
Nice.
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Rent day is the day I pay rent to my landlady.
I like that they specifically filmed that sarcastic reaction.
I'm trying to think of what I'm supposed
I'm
to...
a very busy
Oh,
woman, and I
hi.
haven't got all
Hi,
day.
hips.
I am so single.
Oh. Nope, that doesn't work right now. When did I become so gay?
I'm gonna answer that for real.
No.
You've got a good memory, Doctor. Let's talk dreams.
Let's talk about
Sometimes
sex,
I'll dream
baby.
about a light
Let's talk about you.
deep in the ocean somewhere. I head towards it because it's warm
So Jamie's in
Glowing.
horny jail. I'm talking
Yeah,
to
I
somebody
sure
on
did put a
Tinder.
cooldown on the horny jail
When I'm
redeem.
at the bottom, it's the most beautiful thing. Like a welcoming sun. Like I'm home. And then I wake up.
Also, we haven't gotten to see the ginger lady a lot yet, so
We haven't seen her at all yet.
No, we've seen her a little bit at the beginning.
Yeah, it's... Gosh, she's such a manic pixie dream girl, but will eat your soul energy, and I am into it. Have you been to
I
the
mean,
beach?
yeah.
You'll have to.
I'm just saying, her necklace matches what I'm wearing right now. It's a sign.
Not any more blackouts.
I've had no blackouts, and I haven't been to the beach since our last session.
Good for you.
But I think I will today.
Have you kept your
Do you
clothing
want
on?
to come with me to the beach?
Yeah.
See, the problem is I'm me. And if there's one thing that will keep me away from the red flags, it's the ocean. But damn, there's some pretty red flags.
Doctor, I think you're getting a little anxious.
Uh-huh.
If you ever wanted to visit the beach, you can just turn up. It's not mine.
Yes, it is.
That's what she's giving Willow energy from Buffy. That's what. Okay, I just clicked.
Yeah, but like halfway to evil Willow.
Oh God, she could flame me alive anytime.
Uh-huh.
Dr. Dekker used to put my checks on that thing. I guess someone thought they weren't getting value for money.
Honestly, I met the
Allison
woman,
Hannigan.
the very first woman I ever fell in love with. I met in a Buffy the Vampire Slayer chat room because we were complaining about not liking an episode title.
That is the nerdiest thing. Next to me getting a crush on Jewel State from 3 separate shows and not knowing it was the same person.
Okay, I knew it was the same person at least.
I didn't, because they
Also,
were all
the
like
fact that
8
it was-
years apart.
Well, it doesn't help that 2 of the episodes were from Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yes.
I actually don't have a
Yeah,
lot
there
of money.
was Space Cases, which was when
Sometimes
I was a
a
little
therapy
kid and
checks
still
would
got a
bounce,
crush
but
on
Yeah.
her.
Dr. Dekker would be
Oh, yeah.
okay with it.
Um,
my
Oh, she
checks
did
are
the
fine,
episode,
though,
the
don't
episode of
worry.
X-Files.
Don't remember that. I have to find it now. And then the 2 episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark? And then Firefly.
Oh,
And then
Firefly,
later Stargate
definitely.
Atlantis, but I knew who she was then. I totally missed what she said. I was stuck in Jewel State headspace. Wait,
You were
hi.
stuck in the Jewel State.
Oh, hi.
I actually don't have a lot of money.
Yeah, that's because you
Sometimes a
sell
therapy check would
jewelry on the...
bounce, but Dr. Dekker would be okay with it. Oh,
Deserved.
my checks are fine, though, don't worry.
Money?
I'm not broke. Men buy me drinks at bars, though. Sometimes I'll get away with not paying at restaurants.
The only person who's
Isn't
ever bought
that
me a
how it is
drink
for everybody?
in a bar has been somebody trying to fuck my friend.
Is for everybody.
It's just good manners to accept when someone offers to buy you a drink. I'm a very good-natured girl.
That was extremely Willow energy. Every time I think of a question to ask her, Yeah, you said you don't drink. I hope she says it's because people give her free stuff.
I mainly like drive-thrus. I don't like crowds, and I find it difficult to stay in the same place for too long. I guess I'm a fidget.
And again, I hope someone is around to make sure she is not looking up when it rains so she doesn't drown.
I never stay in one town very long. I get bored too easily. Once you've seen the same faces over and over again, you move. Like I said before, I like to move around a lot.
Can I see you move around? Oh. Fair.
It's so beautiful. Calls me. It's like I'm in a trance.
I accidentally muted myself again. I've
figured.
just been sitting here singing.
What does the dream mean, Doctor?
You were just
In my
reenacting.
defense, like,
You were reenacting the Hush episode.
God, I love that episode.
Okay. What did it say here? A metaphor for her current issues.
I don't
I'll help her
understand.
put on sunblock at the beach. Wherever she needs.
Uh-huh.
Does she need help with her sunblock?
Try again?
Fuck off.
I mean, she could call me mommy. I'd be okay with that.
She can call me anything she wants.
Well, if she calls me Mandy, we're going to have a problem.
She can call me anything she wants. She can call me
Crowds at
Mandy.
nightclubs and bars are different.
I mean, considering I've been calling you
without attracting too
Jimmifer
much
in my
attention.
head for 20 years in Jimberly.
Yeah.
It's not that far of a difference.
You psychic. I meant to type crowds, but I wrote you don't like crows.
Crowds at nightclubs and bars are different. The lights are dim. You can slink around without attracting too much attention.
Ma'am, you attract attention.
Sometimes I'll kiss a guy in a club.
You shouldn't do that.
And then he just follows me. Wherever I go.
You should try kissing a girl.
It's creepy. I don't
See?
want
Oh no, I
everyone
hate that
seeing
song.
that.
I'm not going to do it.
I have to do this.
Nope.
Okay, damn.
I don't want people to follow me. I'm not trying to get them to do anything.
Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, sure. I was gonna say something about Twitch terms of service, but no, that's uh-huh.
I was not expecting that when I looked up from my coughing fit. Holy shit.
Rowan,
are you like 14?
It's so beautiful.
Okay, I didn't need. Yeah.
Calls me. It's like I'm in a trance. What does the dream mean, Doctor?
I don't know what to say here.
I
just coughed my
follow me.
headset off.
Wherever I go. Anywhere. Where do you think they follow me, Doctor?
Do they follow you to the beach?
I don't know about that.
Where did you get that dress?
They follow you to the beach. They follow you home.
Yes. They follow me home.
Is your home the beach?
They're silent. It's like a trance.
The dumb cat has found me. So I
don't
put
talk to
Tinker
them,
in
they
my
don't talk
McDonald's
to
bag
me.
earlier, and he couldn't find his way out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It makes sense. Like, if you have more than one cat, you always have the male cat who loves you very much and is obsessed with you. And the female cat who's like, I love you, but on my terms. Good night, Relish Rain.
Bye, night. I don't blame you. I hope I
Oh,
do.
we're all going to be having dreams about this chick.
I really hope so. Okay.
I mean, I probably have to cancel therapy tomorrow because I am not digging the truck out and driving bald tires on this. Meh.
Be
Oh,
cool
hi,
if they could
boobs.
do remote.
I could do therapy remote, but I hate doing it remote because
It
of work.
depends where they follow me.
Like, it doesn't
If they
help me.
follow
It
me
makes me
home,
more
they
stressed
bang
out.
on the door for an hour or so, then leave. Other places, they just disappear.
Ma'am?
I don't see them again.
Are they my parents?
Try again?
What other places do they follow you?
Can you do that motion
It
again?
They don't just disappear into thin air. I think they return to the place I found them. But I've not run into the same person twice.
I'd
Pretty
let
sure
her
I've had that necklace. I'm pretty sure she ordered off a cheaper website. Like, I've had that necklace.
I'd let her drown me in the ocean.
I would just be okay with drowning in general, but that's probably more of a sign of my mental health than anything. Oh, why am I itchy? Itchy.
Yes, I suppose I follow that glow like people follow me. I still don't know what it means, though.
Okay.
I just realized I'm making a tropical drink out of snow.
You're. I don't
Speaking
know.
of, be right back. I need alcohol. It's like old times.
Except that I'm not the one going to get alcohol.
But didn't I at one point lean into your ear and whisper, Pikachu, I choose you?
No.
But in a weird...
I don't know.
Yeah, make friends with IT people. It's fun. Hi, be right back.
Uh-huh.
Don't you judge me.
I pay my
Judging.
rent to a landlady.
Kiss my ass.
I don't own my own place. I'm just
No, because then I can't get Wi-Fi. You think you are good natured. Sorry, every once in a while I have to stop and write down some of the things that she says because they need to be remembered.
Don't you think I'm sweet, Doctor?
Yes, you are sweet. I think I need a better taste to tell.
I think you're falling for me, Doctor. Don't let that get in the way of helping me.
They knew exactly what they were doing here, and they did it really well, and... I really wish I could get my VTuber to work with the full facial tracking, just for the amount of times I am biting my lip.
No, not shopping.
Oh, that's a side eye.
Sometimes I'll kiss a guy in a club.
Your problem is
And he
guys, don't
just
kiss
follows me
guys.
wherever I go. It's creepy. I don't want everyone seeing that.
I'm definitely cheating to get the answers here. Why do you get bored easily? And it's because you're a manic pixie dream girl.
I've got a short attention
They were saying
span.
it's Amanda because
The
you're Amanda. I'm
malaise
like,
of our
yeah,
generation
yeah.
Also, yeah.
What are you bored by, Doctor?
But I mean, I am Amanda, who is bipolar, so technically I am a manic pixie girl.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I just put the last of my alcohol in my cup, and that kind of makes me a little bit sad. But I'm not putting on clothes and running to the grocery store behind my house because they close in 8 minutes.
You will have.
No, I don't want to say I'm bored of her. I don't want to say I'm bored of her.
Well, she stood on my foot. Like it's icy out.
You should get out more, Doctor. Looking at me all day should be fun, but if you're
That's not what
bored,
it said!
perhaps we should spend some time apart.
I said I am not bored of you. Why did it register that as I am bored of you?
It just read bored.
Will
Will you marry me? Would you
They're
swipe
in
right
some
on
kind
me
of
on Tinder?
trance, like zombies. But I don't know what they want.
I do.
She's a very busy
You'll-
woman, and she hasn't got all day. It won't
don't know
cost
about-
much. Just your penis. Not penis. Like my
Wait.
penis.
Oh,
What?
I was gonna say, wait, where do I go for that?
Sometimes I'll kiss a guy in a club, and then he just follows me. Wherever I go.
Oh, I got nothing else for that one. Did you know Dr. Dekker was stabbed?
Can you repeat that?
Did you know Dr. Dekker was stabbed through... I hate this keyboard. Through the heart.
That's way too many questions.
He's a cold-hearted snake.
Can you
Look,
repeat?
oh god, that music video was a sexual awakening. Oh. Do you remember that video?
No, I'm annoyed at the thing
Like-
right now.
I know, that's why I'm distracting you with the fact that Paula Abdul made a very sexual
That's
awakening
way-
video.
I can be outgoing. It just depends on what mood you catch me in.
In a couple of moods. Like,
You're usually in
I
multiple
also-
moods at once.
not my fault. My co-pays are like $60 for all of my medications right now, and I don't got that.
I don't understand.
Tell me about Dekker.
Are we still talking about him? And I thought you were just interested in me, Doctor.
I am, but you being so head empty, I don't know what else.
Let's say head when I'm looking at her.
Nope.
My cat's found a paper bag.
I know I'm not getting it, that's the problem.
She stretches out, so I want to take pictures of her on that couch.
Dekker was stabbed through the heart.
Why would you tell me that?
That's
You
I
like
almost
watching me squirm,
typed that
don't you,
exact
Doctor?
thing before. Yes. Yeah, kinda.
Through the heart, the doctor's dead. Do 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 do.
Like you weren't thinking the same thing, Cassandra. Don't give me that. Oh no, that wasn't Cassandra for once. Wow. I need to turn up the amount of points that costs because it fills way too quickly.
What are you talking about?
My VTuber thing, if you ever watched my streams when you weren't on them, or when you were, people can redeem channel points for things like throwing objects at me, or telling me I'm
Yeah.
old. Or there's one called Go to Horny Jail, which is dumping a bunch of water on my head and then hitting me with a stick repeatedly. That one has been redeemed multiple times.
I approve because I
There
can't hear
was
it.
one guy,
Uh-huh.
a real gym body. I let him into the bedroom, but nothing. Nothing I did would stop him just staring at me. It was creepy. I got him to follow me outside, and then I just shut the door.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not a siren.
God,
It's
I'm
just how
single.
some guys are.
Ma'am, I think you are
I
sorry.
tried it with a woman, too.
Oh,
She followed me. If a lot of people are watching, then it doesn't work.
Same here. If a lot of people are watching, I don't work either.
fuck.
If I kiss somebody and a lot of people are watching, they don't follow me. Too embarrassed, I guess.
Cowards. Being embarrassed can
Okay,
be
see,
fun.
I hate kissing. It's part of the spectrum thing, I'm pretty sure, because I've never really been with somebody that I've enjoyed kissing that much. Which might just be more on them than me. But what are you doing, you little fucking gremlin?
Yeah, that's what I say a
Where?
lot.
Where are you?
Interesting that you should say that. Dr. Dekker said the same thing.
You
And
brought it up.
he's dead now. Siren, mermaid? Do you think I could really be one?
Yes.
I think you've got a ribbon around your neck, so I don't trust you automatically, honey. Is she a Selkie?
That means I could take her skin.
How is it that you can say that shit, but when I say it, it gets scary?
Because I'm saying it to fictional people instead of like coworkers.
There are no coworkers whose skin I would
Neighbors?
like to wear. Oh god, definitely no neighbors.
I'm fine.
I said strangers, I
fine.
think, but
Hilda's fading
Oh, that
fast.
is an ugly shirt she's wearing.
Terry's-
Why?
Terry.
to make you want to take it
Honey.
off.
Oh, you'd be pleased to know I don't have the locket anymore. I gave it back. All of it. Every single keepsake.
Oh, that's
And
I have
what's
seen
happy
that
about it?
angry face so many times.
Oh, how have you
Hilda's nearing
earned
the
that
end.
angry face?
She's been sleeping a lot.
My
Not
first
eating much.
serious girlfriend, I saw that face a
She hasn't been that
lot.
argumentative either. Although she did.
And-
seem
Sorry, I'm just
suspicious
having a
scratch
flashback to
yesterday.
having TCX yelling when she
was
looked and you're
nothing.
like sleeping there.
I was just trying to give her meds. It's hard, you know.
That's
I'm
really
trying to
weird
help
when
her, but
we
she
slept
keeps
closer together than
fighting
you
me.
guys did.
It'll be better after she's seen her daughter. I've decided I'm going to do it tonight.
Ma'am?
She hasn't got much time left.
Ma'am?
Okay, but look at
I
those
feel
thighs
like
in the
you're
jeans.
clutching at straws.
Huh?
But look at their
Ma'am.
thighs.
Uh-huh, I have been.
But it's those jeans. Ugh, I want thighs like that.
Terry seems to have backed down since I gave the keepsakes back. Actually, it doesn't seem like she's been very well. Not her usual self. Maybe she's got a bug or something.
Oh, no, there's no more with her.
You told me to.
Yes, I did.
Well, Not in so many words, but you said I shouldn't have kept them.
Uh-huh.
And what with Terry going around telling everyone I stole them, I didn't feel like I really had any choice. The lockets, the watch, the ring.
Excuse me.
But I kept the little bird Sarah Dekker gave me. I wasn't supposed to mention her. Dr. Dekker's mother. She was one of my first patients, but she died a while ago. Sorry, I wish I... I can't remember exactly. I'd only just started seeing Dr. Dekker.
Scarch? Am I accusing her of being Scotch? Of Skaha?
Is she into ska? Like Mighty
No.
Mighty Boss Tones?
No. What do you
I
know about
never
but
had to knock on wood, but I know someone who has.
I've
True
heard
then.
ska referenced
I'd heard
way
Dr.
too many
Dekker was sad, but
times.
I didn't know for
Like
sure. It's weird. That whoever did
Um,
it would choose the paper spot.
Have you been listening to the latest Lions Led by Donkeys series?
No, the only thing I listen to on the regular is Behind the Bastards.
You should listen to the newest one. It's about the Boxer Rebellion.
Ooh.
They go on a very weird tangent about ska bands in the last episode. I'm totally
It was
missed
a weird time
Uh-huh.
when like
True then.
swing bands were in
I'd
the
heard
top
Dr. Dekker was
10.
sad, but I didn't know for sure. It's weird. That whoever did it would choose the paper spike.
Why is it weird?
Dr. Dekker used to play with it in our sessions sometimes. You know, pick it up, handle it while we talked. I remember once, he pushed the spike through his skin. Yeah, this bit here between his thumb and his finger. He said he didn't think I'd mind the sight of blood being a nurse and all that, but actually, there wasn't any.
Huh?
I was a bit freaked out. At first,
I mean, I used to do that with like paper clips just under the top layer of skin.
You know? Like
Or
some
not
kind
paper clips,
of
but
therapeutic test. Show the patient this retractable spike and see how they react. But it wasn't. The spike was real.
I mean, there's other ways to do tricks, but
Like the pencil trick in The Dark Knight.
Ask me something else.
I don't even know what to follow up with off of that. What?
Can I see her
You
thighs?
know the answer to that.
Oh,
Doctor.
sorry.
What have we been talking about? What can I do for Hilda that will make it all better?
It won't make it all better. She's still going to die, probably, because you...
Well, that's the end goal.
Skin
Oh wait, no.
change.
I just have severe suicidal ideation. Fine.
Raise this. Are you going to... Oh my god. To pretend to be... his daughter. Sorry, I responded to the don't you dare up the channel cost thing in my head, but...
That's the plan. I know. It sounds unbelievable, like I'm making it up. I wish I could prove it to you somehow. We could try shifting now. Think of someone you really love. It might help if you close your eyes. What are you thinking
Most of the
of?
people I love are dead.
Can you picture them? Okay. Hold on.
Who has her eyes around her?
Sorry. I don't think it's going to work. On the bright side, that probably means you're not going to die anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm not getting points to interact with my sister. I don't think so.
I mean, it lets you throw things at me.
Yeah, but I'm not earning points to do that when I can just do that.
It's tricky.
You can't throw that far, though.
I mean, I'll sound exactly like Hilda's daughter,
Amazon
but
can.
I try and keep it vague because I don't become her.
Except
I
they have
don't
to leave
know
stuff
what
at the
she
door
would
because
really
we have
say.
the door doesn't
I say
unlock.
things like, "It's okay, don't be scared. I love
There
you,
are
Mum," or
ways.
"I love you, Dad."
Uh-huh.
But it doesn't really matter what
From
their
Lansing?
relationship's like because
Huh?
it's not
No.
really them. I always do the Disney
I moved
version.
2 years ago.
The best,
Year and a half
I
most
ago.
said, how far,
loving
dumbass?
version.
Oh, your mic cut out.
That's what my patients want to hear.
Like an hour?
And maybe deep
hour
down,
and a
they
half?
know it's not the truth.
Yeah,
but
I can get weird shit there.
It's got to be better than the reality.
Ah, her
To
butt.
quote my conversation with my favorite crematory operator, you have a weight limit, not a moral limit.
Dr. Dekker gave me the paper spike to try. It wasn't fake. It was pretty sharp, actually.
Need one.
I don't know how he did it. He said he just thought that it wouldn't hurt him.
It's
So it
kitty
didn't.
too hype up here, and you're a pretty kitty. Get out of that little bag. Those are my Cadbury eggs, damn it.
It's tricky. I mean, I'll sound exactly like Hilda's daughter, but I try and keep it vague because I don't become her. I don't know what she would really say. I say things like, "It's okay, don't be scared, I love you, Mum," or "I love you, Dad." But it doesn't really matter what their relationship's like because it's not really them. I always do the Disney version. The best, most loving version. That's
Well-
what
Okay,
my
but most of
patients
the
want
Disney
to
characters'
hear.
parents are dead.
And
Thank you for
maybe
beating
deep
me
down
to
they
that.
know
Ow!
it's not the truth.
Ow!
but
Ow! Ow!
it's got to
Hi!
be better than
Hi!
reality.
Hi,
Ow!
kitty.
Ow!
Does it really matter if it isn't the truth?
Ah.
Isn't it worth it if
What
it
about-
brings them peace? Tell me honestly, Doctor. Do you really
Sorry.
think that what I'm doing is wrong?
Your nephew is. Ow!
So you're saying I should let Hilda die without seeing her daughter one last time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of like the cat that I'm gonna. Ow! Those are my thighs. I like them in one piece unless I'm the one doing it. Don't do that. Get down. I am not wearing pants. Get down. Thank you.
Is that really what you want to talk about?
That's really what I want to talk about.
Ah, yes, it's what I really, really want.
Tell you what I want.
God,
What I
that
really, really
Joker
want.
smile.
What you really, really want. Tell you what I want. What you want. I really, really want. What? Really, really, really want to zig. Ah. You chose me as a sister. You
I
chose
did.
I
this.
don't know if I could do that, Doctor. I'd be letting her down. I'd have to think about it.
Okay.
It is like this perfect snowy slush texture outside. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, it's me. I'm the hi, it's me.
Dekker was one
Now
of
that you
your
talk
first
to-
patients.
I've been a nurse for ages, but I've only worked at the nursing home for the last year. I tend to move around quite a bit.
So they can't
Get
track you to
fidgety
your
if I stay in the same place too
victims? Let's see.
long. It was nothing. I was just trying to give her meds. It's hard, you know. I'm trying to
Mhm.
help her, but she keeps fighting me. It'll be better after she's seen her daughter. I've got her on a herbal compound. St. John's wort for pain, ginkgo for bronchitis, valerian, borage. There's a few other things in there as well, but I won't bore you with the full
Ma'am, don't
ingredients.
treat bronchitis with
Ginkgo.
herbal.
You're treating a dying woman with an herb that's not weed.
I don't know anything about that.
You're treating Hilda with herbs? Herbs aren't medicine.
I thought you spelled herbs with an U, and I was like, what the fuck? Burning. Thank you.
I'm sure it is. At the very least, it should make her feel more comfortable, ease her suffering.
And herbalism is great for padding your HP, or your XP rather.
You freaking nerd.
Like, you fucking thinking it.
I didn't.
Actually, I think I referred to something at work yesterday to a new trainee. I'm like, honey, I played World of Warcraft through 3 expansion packs on dial-up.
Close to death. That's the whole point of it. I have to hold their hand.
On a crap top from enemy.
They have to think of the person, and they have to be near death. And those seem to be the 3 criteria.
Are your patients hallucinating?
I don't know. Sorry.
Are her parents alive?
She said her mom is.
I don't know.
I know how my mom is.
That doesn't really.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd have to check. I have it written down somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure it's helping. I don't know what I'm giving her. Yeah, I had a feeling that was still on cooldown. Is the bird significant?
It was just a little China bird, sort of a yellowy blue pattern on it. I don't think it's
So
worth
green?
anything.
No. Yellow and blue don't necessarily. It could be speckled.
You
Speckled.
told me
Say
to.
speckled again.
Well,
Speckled?
not in so many words, but you said I shouldn't
Speckled.
select them.
What about it?
What with Terry going around telling everyone I stole them, I
know.
didn't feel like I really had any
You just said it in a
choice.
very Midwest manner.
The lockets, the watch, the ring. But I kept the little bird Sarah Dekker gave me. I wasn't supposed to mention her.
We already asked about her.
Yeah, but I'm only half paying attention. Or like, maybe a third paying
It just
attention.
makes things complicated, doesn't it? I knew Dr. Dekker.
We're lucky I'm not reading porn right now.
Seeing Dr. Dekker. She's dead, and now he's dead. I'm sure you're going to have a field day with it.
I'm pretty sure the funeral home's having a good day.
Yeah, I'm sure you are great for business, ma'am.
It's tricky. I mean, I'll sound exactly like Hilda's daughter, but I try and keep it vague because...
Every time she says it's tricky, my brain goes to, it's tricky to rock around, to rock around.
Wait, what was she holding?
Well,
tricky.
I wasn't sure if it would still work. Sorry. It's just... I get a sense that... I probably shouldn't say, but... Well, just think what it would mean for you if I'd been able to shift.
I'd be like, wow, I've never had hallucinations before.
I don't know. That doesn't really matter.
What
I think
would
it-
it have meant if you could shift?
Ask me something else. I feel like you're.
No, I'm just not typing well. There's a good question.
The rules are that you're not supposed to give a patient anything that isn't on their charts. But I talked it over with Hilda first, and she was happy to try the herbal approach.
So was my mom.
Ma'am, yeah, but your mom was one particular herb.
And a couple of plants that could be turned into other things. Like,
Uh-huh.
oh God, that time she said she could do more coke than my dad.
Let's see.
How am I as relatively normal as I am? Bitch, I said relatively. Hop off my dick.
It's probably nothing. I'm not right all the time. It's just, well, yes, your energy's different. And I was also worried about what I might change into.
She needs to wear sunblock on her chest.
Or just wear nothing on her chest when she's in the sun.
No, I see the sun damage on her chest. Like I legit see like, oh wow, she needs to wear sunblock. Her thighs be that good, but her ass be like,
it seems
meh.
a bit, I don't know,
It's
murky.
fine for me.
And sort of a bit crackly at the same time. Like there's a lot of electricity around you. It's hard to describe. It just makes things complicated, doesn't it? I knew Dr. Dekker's mother before I started seeing Dr. Dekker.
I'm a little sad now.
Now he's
I
dead.
might have to eat the snow out of my
I'm sure you're gonna
cup.
have a field day with it.
Alright, good night.
Caffeine. Be good or don't get caught.
To see him. I knew she was dying, but he refused to talk to me unless I booked a session, so I did. And well, here we are.
Wait, what? You wouldn't speak to the nurse of his dying mother unless she made him an appointment?
I told Dr. Dekker that his mum was dying, that he should see her before it's too late. But he wasn't interested.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
It wasn't like he hated her. It was just like, it wasn't important. He asked me to take care of it for him. He did send his assistant along to see her once. Sorry, your assistant.
Only once?
Is that really what you want to? I don't know.
Yeah, I was actually about to call it here. I'm getting kind of brain dead. This seems like a good place to pick it up. I'll be properly confused when I start next time.
You'll be properly confused when you start anything. It's you.
I'm kind of known for letting my streams run way too long once I get into something. This is not that unusual for me.
No, and we get
kind of sidetracked if it hasn't been obvious. But yeah,
we don't. This is when we primarily. This is when we get to spend time together.
Yeah,
primarily, so we get distracted.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and call it there. Yeah, thanks for stopping in.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
I hopefully will be doing this again next week. I want to finish this because I've heard it does have multiple endings.
And hopefully, if I decide to get alcohol, I will get more.
Yeah. Good night, anybody else who's still here. Bye.
Bye.